Is it the end? It could be. Okay, seems to be working. I'm gonna count that as a victory. Right, I've got to get up the. I should have done this first, but I've got to get up the last ending by the look of it. Right. Scroll till I find the tab. There you go, it's done that. I'm gonna check my ending list first. Clear list, there we go. So we've got resonant repeats, Don ratio, Evans. We've not got fugue through an end. We've also not got synergy of love. In the other ending, we basically have you ever watched Back to the Future, Mr. Bump? Wait, which one's not on? Sound stupid. A Gape of Root isn't on here. I've somehow got one that's not on the clear list. Heh. I'm not sure which one I'm missing now. I'm not sure if I've got one or two left to go. Yeah, basically, Back to the Future is what her ending was. Her storyline was Back to the Future, like to the T. They made fun of it themselves. Let's try Fugue of an End. Wasn't there? Don't send the email. Send the email once. Okay, ignore once. Ignore 3 times. Ignore twice. Alright. Cut out? Why is it cutting out? Is this a thing that I've done? Is it my fault? It sounds good to me on my end. It's not an echo there, is there? I keep hearing things. Oh, it's probably me. Oh, I'm probably hearing myself. Right, I'm an idiot. What happened? Back to the Future, basically. Parent falls in love with their child from the future, and the child nearly erases their existence because of it. And then it was really funny because he was standing there at the end like, hang on, how did that film end again? I swear at the end of the film they came back because some massive problem had arisen in the future, and of course at that particular moment Scissorhands came back to say that there was a problem in the future, which I found very funny. But I think this is the last ending. I hope it is, because that's the amount the guide's given me. Right, so we've got to ignore it twice. This is the first one. Yeah. Get on with it. Okay, we've ignored it once. There's a second one. We're ignoring this one. Come on. Nothing. Yeah, come on, hurry up. Taking your time. Alright. So, second one. So it's now this one. This is the one we send it. Adios. I thought there were two as well, looking at the thing, but my guide only gives me my guide says there are 6. So I'm trusting that. It feels like my feet are barely touching the ground as my field of vision blurs. Slowly but steadily, the world begins to take shape again. It regains its true form. As the effects of reading Steiner begin to fade, I see that the world before me, the lab I was in, has changed. I slowly raise my right hand. Number 12 is gone. There's no doubt about it. The D-mail worked. I jump to another world line. As soon as I sink into the couch, I let off a long sigh. I hear someone breathing beside me. I was so focused on the changes to the room that I didn't realize I wasn't alone in the lab. I shift my gaze to see who it is, and I find myself left breathless. Well, I think we're definitely on the right path. I'm pretty sure it's the Luca ending, and judging by this, I think I've done it right. This is truly unexpected. Lukako is facing me, eyes closed. What's going on? What the hell is Lukako doing? Lukako lets out a rather seductive sigh from between his lips. It doesn't look like he's sleeping. Lukako's tiny shoulders are trembling. It's almost like he's waiting for something. Waiting? For what? Wait, I've seen this before. I mean, not in person, of course. I've seen this in movies and manga. If I'm right, could he be waiting for a kiss? Wait, hold on, Okabe on Intero. There's no way that's what this is. I mean, we're talking about me kissing Lukako. Oh, I know. There's got to be some kind of prank. He probably lost a bet or something, so now I have to draw something goofy on his face. That's got to be it. If not, or it could also be that. He probably got something caught in his eye. He's waiting for me to help him get it out. Duh. This all totally makes sense. Or at least it should have. Then Lukako parts his lips to speak. He whispers my name with his tiny lips. I can feel my heart pounding the second I hear his quiet voice call out my name. It's like he's asking me to do something. This has to be... No, it can't be! Why would Lukako and I ever be in a situation like this? Yeah, Lukako is extremely pretty, considerate, and quite cute. But he's a man! That's when something crosses my mind. Could he be... a girl now? It's happened before. For example, what if someone else had sent a D-mail and that had resulted in Lukako becoming a girl? I find it doubtful as to whether or not a D-mail could actually affect someone's gender, but it might be possible if one were to send a D-mail to his mother or something. It doesn't seem outside of the realm of possibility. Maybe? And even so, that doesn't explain the current predicament I find myself in. Even if Lukako is a girl now, that doesn't explain what she's up to. In any case, I need to think about my next move. I attempt to get the juices flowing in my brain. Unfortunately, it's still chaos up in the noggin. Seconds pass without a single solution coming to mind. And so... Lukako slowly opens his eyes. Ah. He whispers but then goes silent, almost as if the rest of what he wants to say is too embarrassing to put into words. What's the plan, Okabe? What am I going to do? To be continued on... What? To be continued on the next episode? Now's not the time for jokes! My best shot is to go with the most common reaction I can think of. You're all good! He looks back at me, a puzzled expression on his face. I read everything on this being a situation where I was helping him get something out of his eye, but his reply tells me everything I need to know. Swing and a miss. So this is actually supposed to be a prank? Or... Lukako suddenly apologizes. Now it's my turn to be confused. Why are you sorry? Wrong idea? How so? I was being
なん
kind?
ていうか
Me? To Lukako?
とってもいい
What does he
雰囲
mean
気だった。
romantic?
やだ、なんだか一人で舞い上がっちゃって恥ずかしいで
Lukako
す。
puts his hands on his cheeks and shakes his head back and forth, embarrassed. His reaction. No way!
なあルカ子
Hey,
よ
Lukako,
はい、
一
can
つ
I
聞い
ask
て
you
も
a
いいか
question?
はい。
Don't
俺
don't
と
say it.
お前は
What is this?
どういう
What are
関
we?
係だ
He opens his eyes widely and then
岡部さん、
I see the tears forming in his eyes.
あ違う
No, no, don't get me wrong, that's not what I meant! For reasons even I don't understand, I attempt to correct myself.
今のはそう
I was just,
確認しておきたかっ
yeah!
ただけだ
I wanted to be absolutely
ルカ子と
sure
俺が今
of
どういう関
where
係な
the
のかを
two
お
of us
前の
stand.
口か
I
ら
just wanted to hear it from you directly.
僕の口から。
そうだ
Precisely! Lukako goes quiet, as if thinking about something, and turns away from me. His tears are gone, his blushing face remains. I wait for him to open his small lips to speak. And then,
僕と
his tone of voice is soft.
僕と岡部さんは
Lukako shyly tries to form words.
恋人同士
Oh God! Jeez! Oh well, we got right into this one. There was no beating about the bush in this storyline. That's an interesting chapter title. Perverted affection anima. Lovers. I'm not hearing things. I heard exactly what he just said. Lukako just said that we're lovers, which obviously means that we're dating. L'amant, as the French would say, a couple. As far as I'm aware, that's what you call two people who both love each other. I can't help but think for a moment that this is all some nutty joke. Like maybe Faris is trying to pull a fast one on me or something. It's not impossible. No, that has to be what this is. God, I hope so.
岡部さん
Lukako quietly voices my name. That's when the door to the lab opens.
ごめんねクリスチャン忙しいのにお買いいいのよマユリ気にしないで私もあんなにたくさん生地を売ってる店なんて初めて本当もしかしてクリスチャンもああいうの興味あるのかな
Myra and Kirisha immediately go quiet upon seeing us, their expressions awkward.
なんだオカリンとルカ君も来てたんだねあら二人お揃いで悪いことしたかしら
Something naughty? What's she talking about?
もうまゆりちゃんもマキセさんも悪いことだなんて本当はせっかく二人でいい雰囲気だったところを邪魔しちゃったんじゃないそんな邪魔だなんてそんなことなかったそれはそのああルカ君ったら真っ赤だよなんか当てられてる
I don't even know myself. This is... What the hell are they talking about? Is this a fever dream? A nightmare? Did our lab become some super trendy cafe without anyone telling me? What kind of conversation is this?
おい
Hey,
もしか
did
し
you
て
guys already know about this?
お前たち
知ってる
だからその
Like,
つ
you
もり
know
だな
about us?
俺たちの
I'm
なん
trying
と
to
いう
dance
か
around the subject and Kurisu immediately catches on. A wicked grin crosses her face.
あんたってば何言ってんの
Kurisu and Mayuri exchange smiles. I'm not sure if this is really going to be PG enough for you, Mr. Bump, based on their smirks and giggles. Meanwhile, next to me, Yukiko is looking at the floor, his face bright red. I decided not to give much thought to what Kurisu meant with her words. Regardless, judging by their reactions, it's clear to me that what Lukako said earlier is true. Not that I ever really doubted him. Lukako would never lie to me like that. So how did this happen? No matter how much I rack my brain, I can't figure it out. If nothing else, the current me certainly has no memories of how this came to be. However, one thing is very clear. The email I sent earlier caused this dramatic shift, creating the situation I'm in right now. What happened in the past of this world line? How did I get here? I want to ask him directly, but I get the feeling I'd only regret it. We might need to start quizzing Dara and Kurisu. Well, they're suggesting that we're going to start doing intimate things.
僕だって未だに夢なんじゃないかってなんだか羨ましいわね
Despite my own confusion, the three of them are just chatting away. It's exactly like the one old saying, you know, 3 women make a market. Well, I guess it's a little different considering Lukako's technically not a woman. Wait a second. I entertained the possibility earlier, but what if the demon resulted in Lukaku becoming a girl? That's right. Mayuri notwithstanding, even Kurisu seems unfazed by a relationship. Considering how shocked she was when she found out Lukaku was a guy, that seems a bit odd. But it's totally possible. And if that's the case, then it isn't really that big of a deal. Well, as long as we ignore how I personally feel about Lukaku. Yeah, this is a 12 game. Previous ones have been 15s and 18s, but this is a 12. I watched Lukaku's face as she enjoys some girl talk with Mayuri and Kurisu. Is there anything different about Lukaku compared to the other world line? Or more specifically, are there any signs that he's a she now?
やだ、そんな風に見つめられちょっとやめんかこのバカ
Kurisu shouts at me.
なぜ俺が
What did I do to deserve being called an idiot?
うっさいイチャつきたいのはわかるけどそういうのは私たち
そういうのとは
What
何
does that
の
have
こ
to
と
do
だ
with anything?
だから今しようとしてただろう
クリスちゃんはチュー
Kiss? Are you out of your mind? I was trying to do no such thing.
でもオカリンってばルカ君のこと
それは
I
確
was
かめよう
trying
と
to
していただけ
confirm
だ
something.
確かめる
だから
I mean,
それはル
you
カ
know,
君が
but Lukaku is... I turn to look at Lukaku and he meets my gaze. I gave it some thought. Hypothetically speaking, if Lukaku in this world line is in fact a girl, from my perspective it feels like Lukaku just suddenly became a girl out of nowhere. But for everyone else, she'd have been this way since she was born. If I said I wanted to check to see if Lukaku is a girl or not, who knows how they'd take that. They look at me like I was a real creep. Hell, that'd be the best case scenario. Kurisu would probably smash me over the head with a textbook or something and make me sit in Sizer for hours on end. No! No, that never happened, not once! No, she never did that to you. I could do without that torture, thank you very much.
それは何よ
The
それは
Lukaku is...
だな
Okay, yeah!
その
I thought I saw something on Lukaku's face, that's all!
本当かしら
きっとオカリンは照れてるんだと
They totally have the wrong idea about this, but whatever, that's not important. My number one priority is confirming whether Lukaku is a boy or a girl. Why should it matter, Kiyoma? Love knows no gender. I attend a wide variety of strategies and attempt to make a confirmation. I ask about his favourite colour, animal, and whether he likes sweets or not, you know, the essentials. I also pay close attention to how he speaks and carries himself. Hell, I'm basically watching his every move. At one point, I even try sniffing him. Jesus Christ. I'm particularly careful about that last one. Kurisu would probably never stop calling me a perv if she caught me in the act. After making use of every tool available to me, I come to a conclusion. Lukaku is a girl. I also reach a secondary, perhaps even greater conclusion. No matter how you look at her, Lukaku has always looked and acted like a girl. I find myself blown away by this unforeseen truth.
岡部さんどうかしたんですか
Lukaku sets her gaze on me.
難しい
実は今
Sorry, I was just shocked by my own
自分の浅はかさ
foolishness. That's all.
呆れ果てていたところだ
Well, in the first game, he didn't waste much time testing his theory. He found truth rather quickly,
なんだあんた今頃気づいたの
and he also got smacked for it. Kurisu with the low blow. But I have something more important to deal with right now. I have no time for her games.
僕よくわからないけど
へえ熱々だね
ほんと熱すぎて湯気で真実が見えなくなってるみたい
Lukaku is far more feminine than Kurisu, no matter how you look at it. Still, it's way too early to say anything definitely. I can't leave things ambiguous. I have to know for sure. I've tried every plan I could come up with. The only thing left is... I have no choice. I was hoping I could avoid this, but... laugh all you want. I'm a ruthless man who would cut down God or even the Buddha if fate would have me do so.
岡部さん 元気を出してください。
Lukako looks concerned. I've made up my mind. I reach for Lukako's crotch with my right hand.
お前
God.
あ
Wait, this is.
岡部
Whoa! It's there. That thing is there.
おお
Oh. I feel for it once more. It's definitely there. Hell, it's bigger than mine! Oh no! Oh, could you imagine getting emasculated that badly? Oh no.
いやダメ岡部さんやめてください。みんな見てます。
I'm sorry, Mr. Bump. I should have warned you that he was like this. Wait, then that means that Lukako is still a man.
やめんかこの変態。
Overcome with rage, Kuroshu attacks me with a huge book.
違うのだ
You've got it all wrong! I swear!
何が違うんだ。思いっきり握っとっただろうが。
だからこれは
No, I mean this is... Ah! My right hand is going berserk!
都合の悪い時だけ右腕のせいにするな。
Moments later, I felt something smash into my head. Well, I guess you didn't fall for it. Lukako and I walked side by side along the dark path. I'm really sorry about earlier.
いえ、僕の方こそびっくりしちゃって。
Predictably, Kuroshu had me sit in the same position and scolded me for a while. Maybe that was the attractor field at work. Yeah, that was the attractor field at work. I mean, I just wanted to know if Lukako was a man or a woman. Wait a second. How do I think about it? From Mayuri and Kuroshu's perspective, everything I did was to my boyfriend, Lukako. Doesn't that mean that they interpreted that whole situation as me being hot and heavy for him? Might not be the only ones who saw it that way either. It's possible that Lukako also...
だけど、その嫌とかそういうのじゃなくて。
Christ.
やだ、ごめんなさい。
I can't see his face in the darkness, but even I could tell that it's beet red. You got the wrong idea about all this.
ルカコよ
Like I said earlier, Lukako, the power dawned to my
あ
right
の時
hand
のあ
went
れは
berserk.
俺の
That's
右
all.
腕に決して妙な気を起こし
I
たわ
wasn't
けでは
turned
ない
on or anything
その
like
辺
that,
勘
I
違いするんじ
swear.
ゃないぞ
そういえばそう。
いや
It's fine
分
as
か
long
っ
as
て
you
くれれば
understand.
いいのだが
I'm not exactly convinced he does. If I get too pushy about this, it's going to look suspicious. I should probably change the topic.
そういえば
Hang on, I've got to answer my mail.
サミダレは持ってい
Oh,
ない
it's from Daru. Damn, that's a shame, Daru. By the way, you don't have Samidari with you today. What's up?
ごめんなさい。今日はでも毎日ちゃんと素振りはしてい
I'm
ます。
sure he's telling the
本
truth.
当です。
Like I said before, Lukako's not the type of person who'd lie to me. He's fragile but pure, sincere and innocent. That's the kind of person he is. But he's a man! Of course I like Lukako, that goes without saying. But he's a man. No matter how pretty, how beautiful he is, he's a man. That's a fact. Honestly, I have no idea what led us to dating, and quite frankly, I'm a little scared to find out. But I also think that it's my duty to figure out how this happened. If I'm going to do that, I need to be honest with him. If nothing else, I need to at least confess, and I don't know how we ended up dating. I wonder how he'll react to that. I mean, how would anyone feel if they found out the person they were dating didn't even remember why they were in a relationship? Huh. Ha ha ha. This is absurd! What am I so worried about? I am Ho-In Kiyoma, mad scientist and bringer of chaos! What am I doing letting something as trivial as this bother me? The only thing I need to do is figure out exactly what's going on and what to do next. Who cares what Lukako thinks? That settled, I have nothing to worry about. I just need to tell him that I don't know how we ended up dating, that's all!
おいルカ
Hey, Luka.
なんだか怖いです。
Huh? Prior to telling the truth, Lukako whispers to me.
僕、最近ずっと岡部さんと一緒にいて、岡部さんの顔を見て、岡部さんと話をして、岡部さんのこと考えると、 どうしてか。でもそれがなぜなのか。だけど
Lukuko stops walking. He turns around and looks up at me. His eyes look deep inside of me. Lukuko looks like he's on the verge of tears.
だけどこの前岡部さんが僕のこと好きって言ってくれたあの日に分かったん
Dan
です。
came a lot sooner into the
僕も岡
storyline
部
than
さんのこと
usual.
ずっと
His
好
words
き
feel
だっ
like
た
a
んだ
hammer
って
to the head. According to Lukuko, I'm the one who confessed my feelings first.
そのことが分かって僕の子だけど今度は怖くなっ
I
ちゃ
see
いました。
Lukuko's tearful eyes, and it's immediately clear that's not because of the lighting.
岡部さんが僕のことを好きでいてくれる。
ルカ
Lukuko? If I'm the one who confessed to him, this is a more dire situation than I initially thought. I need more information from him. Depending on how things go, I might have to tell him the truth. He does cry a lot. But it doesn't just feel right telling him I don't remember. Especially when I'm the one who confessed. And for Lukuko, that'd be like pulling the rug out from under him at the worst time possible. He'd probably be reduced to tears. Isn't he already in tears? No more thinking! I can't sympathise with him right now. I can tell I'm losing heart, but I try to get myself pumped up again. Even if I confess my feelings first, I refuse to let this reaction affect me. I'm not Okabe Rintaro. I'm the mad scientist. Ho-in Kyoma! Lukuko's words have no effect on me. I will say exactly what I plan to say, regardless of how cruel it might be. That is the choice of Steins Gate!
今日は送ってくれてありがとう。
あ、いや、
No
このくらい
problem.
お安いご用だ。
Anytime. Okabe is a wuss. And now we're already at the shrine. Just to be clear, it's not that I couldn't say anything this whole time. I just, kind of missed my window of opportunity. Now that we're here, it's time to do the deed. I have to tell him the truth.
ルカコ、
Lukuko.
岡部さん。
Before I can even start talking, Lukuko interjects.
僕その
どうしたのだ
That
いき
came
な
out
り
of nowhere. What's up? Nightmare started a new world already. Damn. Your prediction was correct.
ごめんなさい。ただ僕
不安
Restless?
はい本当はここ何日間かのことは嘘で
Lukuko.
自分でも分かってるんです。変なことでも考えないようにしようと思えば思う。
Is this his intuition at work? I mean, Lukuko is the son of a chief shrine priest. Maybe he can feel that something's up in his blood. Lukuko looks uncertain, tears in his eyes. But I still can't let this go any further. I have to tell him like it is.
ああ、声がすると思ったら、
And of course his
やっ
father
ぱり帰
interrupts.
っていたんだね。
お父さん
He looks different for some reason. He must have heard us talking. Lukuko's father had come out to the shrine office.
ああ、ホーイン君も一緒だったんですね。
どうも。
Good evening.
京馬さんは僕を送ってくれたんです。
Lukuko corrects himself before saying Okabe, making it easier for his father to understand. Actually, didn't he used to call me Kyoma all the time? He's been calling me Okabe recently. Must be because we're dating now.
それはわざわざすみません。
あ、いえ。
It's nothing.
ルカからいろいろと聞いていますよ。
え、
As
いろ
such
いろ
as?
と言うと、
When I glance at Lukuko, I can tell that he's beat red even in the darkness. Wait, are we official?
ホーイン君が相手だと聞いて、私も喜んでいたんですよ。まあ、少し頼りない子ではありますが、ホーイン君がついているなら安心でしょ
Chocolate.
う。
Interesting thing to say.
これからもルカのことよ
Are
ろし
you
くお
really
願
okay
いし
with
ま
this,
すよ。
Mr. Urushibara? No concerns? Nothing? And again, this is the same father who had no problems convincing his son to wear Miko attire. I'm sure he's totally fine with all of this.
岡部さんさっき
さっき言ったこと
What you said?
その全部嘘なんじゃないかって
Lukuko's smile had a hint of sadness about it that I can't quite place.
お、
That.
そのことか。
I Can't stop myself.
それなら心配する
Don't
こと
you
は
worry
ない。
about a thing. This
これ
isn't
は
a
嘘なん
dream.
かではな
This is
く、
real.
この法院京馬が
I,
保証してやって
the
い
great
るのは
Hoin Kiyoma,
安心する。
guarantee this to you. Worry not!
岡部さん
Yeah. I can fix this at any time. There's no reason to rush ahead blindly. I mean, I could at least go along with the scenario for another day. It could very well be the choice of Steins Gate, after all.
そういえばルカ、もうあの話はしたのかい？
それは
なんだ、結局言っていないのか。
あの話とは何だ
What are you guys talking about?
いえね、ルカと来たら今日こそは法王院君をデートに誘うんだと。
デート
A date?
俺
You mean Luca and I?
ですか。
ほらお父さん京馬さんにもきっと迷惑だし
迷惑？まさか法王院君
Huh?
ですから、うちのルカとデートする？
いや、
No, not
俺
at
はそん
all.
なこと一言。
迷
Come on, that's not fair. You've
なので
You've
すか？
caught me in the trap of a father.
あ、とんでもない。
Absolutely
むしろ
not!
すぐにでも行きた
In
いくらいで
fact,
す。
I'd be down to go on a date right now! God damn it. I hate when the fathers get involved.
ほら言っただろ。
You can't tell them
付き合ってい
no.
る者同士がデートするのに迷惑だなんて思うはずがない。ねえ、法王
Stop!
院
These
君。
are leading questions!
もちろんです。
Absolutely. These are leading questions. That's not fair.
そういうわけだから、早速明日にでも行って。
明日ですか？
Tomorrow!
ええ、善は急げと言いますし、それとも法
用事という
No,
わけでは
not
ないで
really,
すが。
but it's kind of a bad time.
では、うちのルカよりも優先しなければならない。
いえ、明日は
Nope,
一日
I'm
直して
free
い
all
ます
day long! Fuck this guy.
だそうだ。よかったね、ルカ。
God damn it.
岡部さん
Dad's the
明
worst.
日はよろしくお願いします
I've only ever exchanged passing greetings with Mr. Urushibar up till now, so I had no idea that he was such a doting father. I should probably try to avoid contact with him as much as possible. Anyhow, as fate would have it, Lukuko and I will be going on a date tomorrow. Elsai Kongu. Yeah, Luca's dad seemed nicer in other world lines. He seems really pushy and, I know, he doesn't seem as nice in this one. Oh, I've got mail. Akihabara Station is as crowded as ever. Not surprising, given it's the weekend, but still. Lukuko and I are meeting here. Why not Lukuko's shrine, you ask? I wanted to avoid running into Mr. Urushibar if at all possible. It looks like I'm a bit early. I decided to meet at 1 PM, so I still have 15 minutes to kill. What do you mean by the same? That, you know, things change about all the characters in different world lines. So it depends what parts you mean are the same. I doubt Lukuko's here yet. I'll take a look around the station.
岡部さん
Lukuko runs over to me from a ticket gate.
おはようございます岡部さん
ルカ子、
You're right,
随分と
already,
早いな。
Lukuko.
岡部さんに会えるのが待ち遠しくて家にいても落ち着かなかったから早くって言っても来たのはついさっきですだからそんなに待ってたわけじゃ
I
ない
have
ん
my
ですわ
doubts. I'm sure he's actually been here for quite some time. He probably doesn't want to worry me. He really is very attentive. But he's a man.
岡部さん
あ、いや、なんでもない。
It's nothing. I mustn't forget, no matter how attentive or beautiful he is, Lukuko is a man.
そうですか
Is Okabe, you know, that set on being straight?
それで、
So, what's the plan?
ルカ子は
What do you
今
want
日
to do,
どうしたいんだ
Lukuko? I mean, he looks like a girl in every world line, but in some world lines he actually is a girl.
僕ですか
ああ、何かやりたいこととか
Yeah, is there anything
行きたい
specific
と
you
ころ
want
と
to
かある
do
んじゃな
or
い
a
か？
place you want to go?
いえ 僕は岡部さんと
何
Huh? So there's nowhere in particular you want
ど
to
こか
go?
行きたいところが
いいえ
何か考えがある
No
というわけで
いいえ
The hell? When he said he wanted to go on a date, I just assumed he had something in mind. That's why I didn't give today's plans any thought. I mean, what do people even do on dates? I have no clue. I should have consulted my assistant on this. Though now that I think about it, she's a mainstream virgin. She might be a genius in the field of neuroscience, but I doubt she knows much about dating. I've heard that men should typically take the initiative in these sorts of situations, but what happens when both parties are men? The more I try to think about it, the more questions I have. Well, you're obviously the more masculine one, so you should probably take the lead, Hyama. Come on now. Regardless of our lack of plans, we have nothing to gain from standing under this blazing sun. It's so damn hot.
プールにでも行くか
How about we go to a pool?
プール
おう
Yeah,
うちの
there's a
近くの
swimming
遊
pool, the
園地に
amusement
プ
park
ー
in
ルが
my
あって
place.
俺としては
I
紫外線
personally
に
believe
肌
that
をさらす
exposing
な
one's
ど
skin to the
愚
sun
か
is a
者も
fool's
することだ
errand.
とは思うん
It's
だが
important to try
た
and
まには
mingle
そう
with the
いうところ
normals
に行っ
every
て
now and
一
then.
般人の感覚を知ることも大切だと思ってな
You have a complaint? What's the complaint?
プールですか
Oh, come on, Luca. We didn't get to see you in a swimsuit in the pool storyline. Not a fan?
嫌っていうわけじゃないんですが
You could tell Luca was trying to find the right words. What's his issue? After thinking about it for some time, I realized what the problem is. If he went to a pool, what sort of bathing suit would he wear? If he wore a men's bathing suit, that'd be kind of odd. But it'd also be a problem if he wore a woman's bathing suit too. Feels like there's no right answer here. Crap. It'd be potential train wreck.
うん
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I almost imagine what it'd look like.
どうかしましたか
Well, I don't think there's a 14 and a half plus game thing, really. I think they kind of tend to generalize.
いやや
No,
はり
no, I
今
just
日みたいな
realized
日
the
は
pool
プ
would
ー
be
ルも
really
混みそうだ
crowded,
しや
so
めてお
let's
くか
axe that.
はいそうで
Now
す
I'm even more lost. I have no idea what we should do on this date of ours. Damn it. Considering I plan on spending the entire day with him, I really should have put at least a little bit of thought into this. We're not walking around Akihabara together.
本当にここ
Are
で
you really
よかった
okay with
か
this?
はい場所はどこでも
あそうか
Okay. Well, frankly, it's a relief to hear him say that. At the same time, I don't know if it's okay for me to be generally happy about it. Yukiko trails behind me just a little bit, and I can't help but think how cute he is. If only he was a girl, I'd find myself feeling better.
それに
Bit. Oh. Right, okay. He's bitter that he's not a girl. I was like,
こう
if
や
he
っ
was a
て
girl,
岡
I'd
部
be
さん
really
と二
bitter
人で
about
並ん
it.
で秋
That's
葉
what I
原に
thought
行
he
く
was
の
saying.
夢だったんです
夢も何も
You dreamt
今ま
about
でだ
it?
って何度も
We've done
一緒
this
に歩
plenty
いた
of
ことはあ
times,
るだ
haven't
ろ
we?
う
はいでも
Different?
その時は今とは違いました
Basically, it means that he wanted to walk together like a couple. To be honest, I still feel like just walking around isn't enough. Akihabara is hardly the best place for a date. If we went somewhere neither of us had been to, we could at least share a new experience. As it stands, we've been around Akihabara a billion times. There's nothing to talk about here. It doesn't help that Lukiko is hardly the chatty type.
どうして謝るんだ
About what?
だって僕あんまり話題とか
Seems
多く
sees
ない
right through me. I went buzz. What buzz? WhatsApp. Ooh. I was receiving my revision for my driving test. My dad was emailing me practice questions. He sees right through me. In a situation like this, Dara would just talk about anime or manga regardless of what the other person thought. I'm not that much of an otaku. But at this rate, we're just going to spend the whole day walking.
どうかしましたか
あいやメー
I
ルが
think
来た
I
よ
got an email. Just like in real life. Things are getting awkward, so I take my phone out. This is
ルカ
Luca.
来いよ
はい
もしかして
Did you tell Mayuri about our
今
date?
日俺とデートする。
はい昨日の夜岡部さんが
I
そう
see.
か。
あの
あ、いや、いけなくはない。
No,
いけ
it's
なくはな
totally
いんだ
fine,
が
but Mayuri knows then. Yep! I wonder who this could be.
そのよう
Looks like it. If my theory is right, then this is from. Yep. Stop saying lol at Channel Virgin. I knew it. As expected. Mayuri's not the only one who knows about today. Kurisu does too. Knowing her, once she realizes that I can't even pull off a simple date, she's never going to let me hear the end of it. I prefer to avoid that, thank you very much.
よし、行くぞ、ルカ。
Alright, let's go, Lukaku.
岡部さん
I take his hand and start walking. You just gotta keep going until you find something interesting to do. Bowling. So many things. That's one thing. Cinema. Okay, I ran out of ideas very quickly. We arrive at UPX, Lukaku's hand still in mine. I'm in this area pretty often since the ATF is in Daibaru, but I rarely ever swing by UPX. While Daibaru is an industrial research institution, UPX is more of a commercial building. I figure we might be able to find something to do here.
岡部さんお腹すい
いや、
Not really. This place is filled with restaurants. And they're almost all on the fancy side. I don't have the cash to pay for both of us. Looks like this was a swing and a miss. There are other stores, we'll at least be able to window shop, even if the actual activity to be dreadfully boring and pointless. If we stay here, all we'll be doing is going around looking at plastic models of food.
ルカこういう。
Lukako,
お
do you
前
have、any interest in the meal
食
samples
品
in the
サンプル
windows?
に興味。
食品サンプルって
そうだ。
Precisely.
いえ特に興
I
味
figured
が
as much.
あでも岡部さんが興味があるなら
いや、そういうわけではないのだ。気にするな。
I have an email. Give his or her a bit of advice. No, it's all good. Forget I said anything.
ああ
This is going nowhere. There's nothing for us here.
あの岡部さ
Yukiko
ん
begins to talk to me after we leave UPX.
あ、なんだ。もしかして
What's up?
行
Is
き
there
たいと
somewhere
こ
you
ろで
want
も
to
あった
go?
か？
いえそうじゃないんですけど
Damn. I was hoping you thought of something.
で、どうした？
So what is it? You choose a
もし
restaurant?
かして
違いますそうじゃなくて
Just as Luca's about to explain himself, I hear a shutter click. When I look up, I see a spectacled woman pointing her phone at us.
塩津市。
Shining finger?
激写成功
何？
What?
デート
What? How does she know? Did Lukako tell Moako about us too? I see Lukako off to my side, shaking his head back and forth. Then why?
だって
Moako points at my right hand. I'm still holding Lukako's hand in mine. I reactively let go of his hand.
Huh?
Without realizing it, I've probably been holding his hand this entire
ご
time.
めんなさい岡部さんきっと
Yeah,
忘
yeah,
れて
but
る
you're
んだろうな
enjoying it too much.
だから僕何度か言い出そうとしたんですけど
As usual, Moako is as talkative as ever over emails.
うるさい。こっちに
Shut
は
up!
色々と事情
There's
が
a
あるの
lot
だ。
going on right now.
それより、そっちこ
And
そ何
anyway,
をしている？
what are you up to?
さっきの
Do you
写
just
真
take
は
a
何だ？
photo of us?
まさか。
I think back to my
Don't
first
touch
meeting with
her,
Moako and how she took a photo of me almost immediately. She's some kind of voyeur?
取材で
なんだその口調。
You feeling okay?
街頭取材の時はできるだけ
成功。
How's that been working for you? Yeah. Moako sadly shakes her head back and forth. I figured. It sounds as gloomy as ever, so when she forcibly stretched out her words like that, it just rubs me in the wrong way.
取材って何の取材なの？秋葉原を歩くカップル
I guess she must be doing some kind of survey about couples here. Just collecting data on how long they've been dating, why they're in Akihabara, and where they're visiting, things like that.
アンケート
くだらん。
This is a waste of time. Let's go, Lukaku.
あ、でも答えてくれたらさっき撮った写真をあ
She
げる
goes the photo? Great. What do I want with a creepy voyeuristic photo?
バカバカしい
This is
そん
nonsense.
なも
I
のい
don't
るわけ
need.
が
答えます。
ルカ子
Lukaku!
ごめんなさい。
He goes quiet like he's embarrassed that he spoke out. I guess he really wants that photo of us. He should have just said so in the first place.
ルカ子よ
Lukaku, that's a bad
お前
habit
の
of
そう
yours.
いうだから
You need to
自分の意
speak
見を
when you
主
up
張
when
し
you
ない
want
ところだ
something.
や
Prioritize
りたいこと
yourself.
はやり
岡部さん。
指圧師も
Shining Finger is
仕事
probably
で
in a
困っ
tough
ている
spot
の
of
だろ
work. Go help her out.
だ
You can see his expression brighten in real time.
ありがとうございます。優しいので。
優しいだと
Me? Don't underestimate me, fool of fools! Listen carefully. I am the mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma!
一見そう見えたとして
This
も
sweet lair of mine
それ
exists
は
only
人
to
心を
fool
操る手段
others.
であって
I would never be kind just for the sake of being kind.
じゃあこれ。あ、はい。
At least let me finish. I mean, whoever feels like paying for dinner. Probably the person with the most money. that's who I'd say. Whoever had the most money, which in this case is probably Luca. Even though, isn't he I don't know how much money he has actually, but I'm definitely bankrupt. After our run-in with Moeka, we head to a cafe to quench our thirst. It's not like we're accomplishing much by walking around aimlessly anyway. And for the record, the survey was remarkably dull. What does she think she's going to get out of that sort of research? But also,
ルカ子
Lukaku.
はい。
どうしてここ
Why
な
are we at May Queen?
実は僕一度も来たことなくて。
何
Wait, this is your first time here?
はい。まゆりちゃんが働いているのは知ってたんですけど。
You could have told me, I'd have taken you here in a second. I can understand that, you have to be quite the warrior to come here by yourself. It's not like you had to do this today. This feels like...
それにしてもまさか京馬とルカニャンが付き合うことに
It
なる
feels
なん
like we're
て
just showing off to the
思ってもみ
world.
なかったんだにゃ。
Myra is the day off, but with Ferris here, that doesn't mean much.
ごめんなさい。僕
いや
No, it's
Ikitai
okay.
tokoro
I'm the one who
kiita
asked
ore
you
da.
where you wanted to go. Don't
Kini
worry
suru.
about it. There's no point in crying over spilled milk.
ルカニャン心配しなくても京馬は照れてるだけだにゃ。
照れて
そうにゃ。恋人と一緒のところを見られて
恋人。
言っておくが
Seriously, I'm not
俺は別に
embarrassed.
本当かにゃ。
本当
For
だ
really real.
そうやってムキになるところが怪しいにゃ。
She's enjoying this, I can tell. He's a little devil wearing fake cat ears.
ところでルカニャンルカニャンは今バイトとかやってるん
バイトはしてませんが。
あ、そっか。ルカニャンは現役の巫女さんだ
More
ったのに。
specifically, he cosplays as a Miko, but sure.
そっか。じゃあ
無理って何？
ルカニャンがここでバイトしてくれたらお客さんもたくさん来
Thinking
る
of
か
working
にゃ。
part-time here?
そんな僕なんかが来ても似合いませんよ。
Oh, you misjudged yourself, Luca. We've had this storyline. Yikes. You and I got very popular.
そんなことないにゃ。人に会うと思うにゃ。フェリス
でもやっぱり恥ずかしい。
絶対評判になると思うんだけどな。それ
I
も
imagine Luca in a May Queen uniform. This is pretty damn dangerous. Paris is right, I can see Luca being extremely popular. Wait! What am I doing? What am I thinking?
にゃ。
I snap out of it, only to notice Ferris grinning at me like the Cheshire Cat.
京馬ってば今うちの制服着たルカニャンの姿を想像して。
冗談では
Nuh-uh!
ない俺はそんなこと
I absolutely was doing
こっち
nothing
も
of the
考えてな
sort.
どいるものか
Definitely not. Paris's loud laugh echoes through the cafe and she disappears into the kitchen. Jeez. no way to treat a paying customer. Across from me, Lukako opens his mouth to speak.
ルカ子
Lukako?
もしも岡部さんが見たいっていうなら
Oh, Jesus, what?
何を言
What?
っているのだ
Never said I wanted to see you in it!
一言も
そうでしたね。ごめんなさい。僕
He once
また
again
変な
goes
こと
quiet. Curse, Varys. Why must she endlessly torment me? I should just order something and get out of here. But now that I think about it, she didn't even take her orders. What kind of service is this?
お待たせしましたにゃ。
Varys suddenly reappears at our tail. Drinks in hand, no less.
待て
Wait a second.
何がお
What do you
待
mean
たせしま
thanks
した
for
ニャンだ
waiting, Nyan? We haven't even ordered anything
何も
yet!
頼んでいないぞ
何言ってるにゃ。今日は京馬とルカニャンの記念すべき初デートの日な。
お
Oh ho, that's
気が利くじゃ
surprisingly
ないか。
thoughtful of you.
とメイクインニャンニャンはサービスも満点なんだにゃ。
Yo, that looks good though. She puts a massive drink on the table. It's got a little bit of chocolate in it. There's a mix of whipped cream, ice cream, chocolate chips, and a whole lot else. There's no way this is even remotely healthy. But I don't give a toss. I want it now. Look at that beauty. Oh. Well. Oh, I want it.
これが
This is
サービス
seriously free?
うわー、美味しそうです。
Bruh.
召し上がれだにゃ。
待て
Hold on. I stopped Varys before she can leave.
どう見ても
No matter how you look at it, there's only one drink here.
ああ、言い忘れてたにゃ。これはカップル専用のドリンク
Yeah,
だ。
I guessed as
二
much.
人で一つの。
Honestly, I don't give a toss at that point. That drink looks too good. Say, what?
そうそう。それからもう一つ忘れてたにゃ。
Straws.
か
Yo, what the fuck is that? That straw doesn't look normal.
そのドリンク専用のストローにゃ。それじゃごゆっくり召し上がれだにゃ。
She didn't stick around long this time, scurrying off somewhere. Like that straw just looks wrong. Luke and I both glance at the straw. The center is a heart. The center is heart-shaped with the end split into two. This is very clearly for couples. Oh, I see the heart kind of shape thing now. I get it. I'd seen stuff like this in manga before, but I had no idea it really existed. Well, most current series can't get away with putting something as cliche as this. Are we really supposed to use this thing?
言い忘れてたにゃ。残したら料金1万
What?
円いただくことになる
Bullshit! I don't have 10,000 yen! I can hear Ferris's voice from a distance.
なんというぼったく
This
り
is
バ
a
ーだ
total scam!
失礼にゃ。これもサービスの一環だにゃ。
Look, she's totally taking advantage of us. Well, I guess we have no choice.
ルカ子よ
Lukako, think you can finish this on your own?
一人でこれを
He glances at the massive glass.
すみません。ちょっとそれにこのストロー、多分両方から同時に吸わないと
What?
飲めないと思います。
How? How do you design a straw like that? That's not... What? Now that you mention it, it looks like it's a pressure
圧
thing.
力の問題で同時に吸わないと吸引できないようだな
はい。
Yeah, I know. It's how they make their real money.
それにしても
Wait,
よく知
how
って
do
い
you
る
know
な
that?
はい。この前読んだ少女漫画にあったので、
Oh, maybe I was wrong about the current series.
それでどうしましょう。岡部。
いやもう
What choice do we have? We gotta finish it
こ
off.
れしかないだろ
I'm flat broke.
いいんですか？
いいも何も
And you don't have a job.
取られるのだから
Sure or not
仕方が
sure,
あ
we're
るまい
going to be throwing away money if we don't.
そうですね。
では
On my
せーの
count.
せーの
Sun, ni, ichi, go! We both drink from the straw simultaneously. I'm not making slurping noises. He did it justification.
お二人さん、お似合いだにゃ。
I look up only to notice a huge crowd watching and cheering for us. We've been turned into a house entertainment. After taking care of my full bladder in the restroom, I leave the cafe only to find Lukuko looking down at his phone. I'm guessing he's looking at the photo that Moeka took of us.
この写真、待ち受け画面に
I
設
mean,
定して
sure,
も
I've got
いいですか
Kurisu. He timidly asked me, and now I can't put the phone away.
好きにするがいい
Do whatever you want.
ありがとうございます。待ち受け画面の設定は
He follows behind me, smiling down at his phone. Oh wait, don't we have new wallpapers to look at, actually? Thank you for reminding me, Luca. Let's have a look at Suzuha's one. Oh god, it's that awful cosplay costume she was wearing. Do we get... interesting? Oh, is that... I don't know what half these things are. Yo. No, that's not... That's not what I clicked on. It's not what I clicked on. There we go. Interesting. He would flip. Give... Okay. What the fuck is this? Interesting. It's very quiet. Not sure how I feel about it. I mean, like, it sounds like a proper good song, but it doesn't sound like a good phone ringtone. Me, on the other hand, I'm still trying to think of ways to convey the truth to Lukuko. I plan on spending the whole day with him, but I'm not so sure anymore. Even if he looks like a girl on the outside, he's still a guy. It's weird for me to be on a date with him, right? I mean, at first glance, we probably look totally okay. But as I've been saying over and over again, he's a guy. How the fact that we look totally okay is what's strange about all this. Not a single person seems all that bothered by being on a date. Isn't that kind of bizarre? Bro, get over yourself. Gay rights, man. Maybe even more bizarre is the fact that there are times when I feel like this is completely normal too. Earlier, for example, when I was holding his hand, I didn't think twice about it. What's happening to me? Wow, he's very conservative. How could I have gotten so used to the situation so quickly? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before I completely just accept everything that's going on. It's gonna be a huge problem. Sure, Hoen Kiyomi is a mad scientist, but I'm still a pretty normal guy in that regard. The problem is how and when I tell Lukuko the truth. According to him, this whole thing started when I confessed my feelings. I still can't wrap my supercharged brain around how that happened. I doubt Lukuko's lying. I suppose I could always send a D-mail back to prevent myself from confessing. Something about that idea makes me feel uneasy. Yeah, definitely. This whole situation came about because of a small change I made in the past. Who knows what will happen if I carelessly send another. I should probably stay away from sending D-mails for a little while. Nothing else, it's my responsibility to tell Luca that it wasn't me who confessed to him in the past. I don't want to do our relationship, no matter how painful that might be. Even if I reduce Lukuko to tears, I can't wait on this any longer. If we keep going like this, we're only going to hurt each other. Strike while the iron is hot, right? Procrastination is the thief of time, right? Do or die.
Oi, Lukuko!
Hey, Lukuko! I turn back to speak to Lukuko, but he's nowhere to be found.
What?
Huh? He must have gone separated at some point. Maybe he got himself lost when he was looking at his phone. I allowed a sign and to go back the way I came, but don't have to go very far to find Lukuko.
すみません。
悪いと思うんならさ、
Oh, not me.
写真撮らせてくんない？
写真？
君、この辺歩いてるってことは、どこかお店の子？出勤するとこ？
いえ、僕、別にお店に勤めては。
Bit sus. Ugh, some douchebags appear to be hitting on him. What a handful.
うわ、おま、今の
聞いた聞いた。僕ことか今時貴重すぎ。マジたまんね。
ねえ君時間ある？ちょっとどっかでお茶でも飲もうよ。
いえ
あ、ちょっと付き合ってくれるだけでぶつかったの許してあげるって
そうそう、ぶつかった衝撃でさっきそこで当たったカモプリのグッズ。
あれ非売品だからマジ手に入んないんだよな。
Why doesn't he just ignore them and walk away? Well, I guess that's not in Lukako's blood. Leaves me no choice. I hate getting involved in these sort of things, but I can't just sit and by and watch either.
おい貴様ら
Hey, assholes!
何ですか君。
You don't know me.
だと
Fools!
俺の名は
I am the great Hoin Kiyoma, bearer of the mightiest brain since Einstein himself, the mad scientist who will bring chaos to this world!
狂気の
何こいつ。
わかんねえ。危ないやつじゃねえ。言っておくが
Consider this a warning. If you keep hitting on this sweet summer child, nothing good will come of it.
恐ろしいこと？
そうだ。
Correct. They might look quiet and composed, but they're actually the Seishin Zanma school and rightful owner of the demon sword Samidare.
ひとたび怒れば
You don't
貴
want
様
them
ら
to
ごときの手
see.
に負える相手ではないぞ。
You don't want to see them when they're angry.
こいつ何言ってんの？
つかもしかしてあの子も
だとしたら関わり合いになる。
だよな。見た目可愛くてもあれなのはちょっと。
The two men reluctantly retreat, muttering complaints the whole time. Thank you, Mr. Vampire. I do try my best, even though I have an issue where I apparently can't read words a lot of the time. Guys like that have been showing up in Akihabara lately. Not that I know much about how it was before.
それにしてもルカ子よ。
This is what happens when you don't
お
look where
前
you're
もぼんやり
going.
ある。いいか
Look,
Are
you need to
you
be better at
yatsu
just
ni wa
telling guys like
bishitto?
that.
Oh?
Lukaku stares blankly at me.
どうした
What's wrong?
いえ
ただ
You just...
岡部さんと初めて会った
Yep,
日の
yep,
こ
the
と
classic.
思
When I
い出して
saved
しまっ
him
て
from those people.
俺と
Me?
はいちょうどこの辺りだったんです
Now that he mentions it.
覚えていませんか
Flashback. I believe it was in May around Golden Week. I was just minding my own business, walking around when I saw Lukaku getting harassed by a photographer. Lukaku was in his Miko outfit, which is probably why the guy wanted a photo. Eventually, Lukaku told the photographer that he was a man and the guy left.
言われてみれば
Oh, now that you mention it.
確かに
はい
Lukaku smiles sweetly as if recalling the memory.
知ってますかあの時
言
What
葉
I said? I vaguely remember what happened, but unfortunately the details evade me.
俺はその時何と
What
言
did I
った
say to you?
そんなことはどうでもいい
どうでもいい
I said that?
俺がそんな
はいせっかく助けてもらったのに男でそんなことはどうでもいいって僕が男だろうが女だろうが
関係
It doesn't
ない
matter. Come on, Kiyama, you can do it. You can realize.
僕あの頃すごく悩んでただって僕は見た目もこんなだし学校でも男の子よりもその時だって男だって分かってがっかりされるしで僕って何なんだろうって生まれる時に間違って
Yeah, you
生ま
might
れて
have
きちゃったん
preferred
じ
to
ゃ
have
ない
been
か
born 10 years in the future. Can't like, the future's kind of just shit in other ways, though. Lukaku might be somewhat timid now, but he was much worse when I first met him. Let me think. Lukaku is not having to currently live through TikTok. Lucky bugger. It was frustrating, to be honest. But I had no idea he was struggling with himself so much.
でもあの時岡部さんにああいう風に言われて
ルカ子
Lukaku.
自分でも変だって分かってるんですあんな言葉にだけど今なら言えます僕はあの言葉があった
He
から
shyly smiles. He then looks me straight in the eyes.
だから僕は岡部さんのこと
This was a direct confession of love as any. Not some event that happened in the past I never experienced. This is the now, These are Lukako's feelings for me. But how do I feel about Lukako? Our relationship?
そんなことはど
I
うで
guess
も
none
い
of
い
that matters, huh?
か男だろうが
Doesn't
女だ
matter if
ろ
you're a
うが
boy or a
関係ない
girl, you know what? I did say something like that back then.
あの
いや
No, I just
今
remembered
思
now.
い出した
そうですか。あ、でもそれでもいいんです。思い出
Lukako
してく
flashes me
れ
a
たな
sad smile on the verge of tears. I have no choice. I'll stick with him for a little bit longer. Doesn't matter if he's a boy or a girl. I, the great Hoin Kiyoma, will take responsibility for my own words.
岡部さん。
Hmm? Lukako stares at me.
なんだ
Do I have something on my face?
俺の
いえ、ただ岡部さんが
何
What? I instinctively cover my face.
いえ、今のはその
ルカコよ
Lukako?
はい
俺は誰だ
Who am I?
岡部
違う
No!
忘れるな
Never forget!
狂気のマッドサイエンティ
I
スト
am the mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma! Got it?
そうです。
その俺が優しい
Do you
顔を見
really
せると
believe
思う
that I'd
か
ever make a kind expression? Or whatever it is you think you saw?
いえ、そのでも
ほーいん
Hoin!
京馬さんはその
Oh well. It's Lukako's fault that I'm this agitated. I take my phone and press it to my ear in the hopes of hiding my own feelings.
あ
Yes,
What
it's
the-
me. No.
いやこの
Hoin
ホー
Kiyoma
イ
has
ン
not become so weak as to
いい
be
人
called a
認定
good
されるほど
person.
まだひよ
I
っては
swallow
い
my
な
own
い
words. I can't take my eyes off the sky. What is that?
岡部さん
An attack helicopter! Yay!
ルカコよ
Lukako,
あれを
look
見ろ
up. Why is there an attack helicopter pointing its guns at me? Lukako looks at the sky. In the sky above the always crowded Akihabara, there's... I'm sorry, what the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm sorry? How did my D-mail... How? What? I don't understand. What? I know. What? Just when you think this game can't get any weirder. Oh my god. Oh dear lord. A massive dragon. Huh? What, you can't just end the chapter there? Oh, that's ridiculous. This is... Finally! The time has come!
この俺の時代が
The era of Hoin Kiyoma begins now!
だからオカリン、何を興奮してるのか
I
知らない
can't
け
believe
ど
there's
さ
a fucking
さっ
dragon.
きからそればっかで何のことだかさっぱりわかんないよ
No, I'm calling Daru weird.
え残念だな
How unfortunate for you,
我が
Daru.
マイ
You may be my
フェイバリッ
right
トライ
hand
トアー
man,
ムであ
but
る
you
お
are
前
not
も
one of the
や
chosen.
はり選ばれし人間ではなかっ
It's
たと
been a
いう
day
こと
since
で
my date with Lukako, and even now I still can't hide my childlike glee.
だから選ばれるとか選ばれ
聞きたいか
Do you really want to
ど
know?
うしても聞きた
I
いという
suppose
な
I
ら
could tell you if you're
教
that
えてやらん
curious.
こともない
まあそこまで言われると気になるっちゃ気になる
そうか
I see.
だが
But
世
this
界
is
の
a
命
highly
運に関わ
classified
る
information
極秘事項
that
で
will
はある
affect
か
the
ら
fate
な
of humanity.
そう簡
I
単
can't
に
just
教える
tell
わけに
you.
もい
Except
かん
I
のだ
really want to tell you.
そっか
何
What?
だって選ばれてない僕には簡単に教えられないって言うならしょうがないじゃん
Mr.
か
Father, you keep asking? I furiously grind my teeth at Daru's indifference as the curtains of the development room open.
ちょっとあんたらさっきからうっさい
なんだクリ
Oh,
ス
well,
ティ
if
ー
it
ナ
isn't
お前
Christina!
もいたのか
I had no idea you were
何を
here.
していたのだ？
What have you been up to?
何ってあんたねガジェット
何
Say
ガ
what?
ジェットの開
New
発
gadget? Come to think of it, with everything going on with myself and Lucaco, I'd completely forgotten about all the issues with number 12. I do remember sending a email saying that number 12 was too dangerous to wear, but
言っておくが
for the record, I refuse to wear number 12. It's too dangerous.
分かってるっての。そうもう何回も。あんたがそこまで言うから12号機は制作。
あの時のオカリンの怯え方ときたら尋常じゃ。
I see. So I guess the email worked. Well, it's causing a whole new set of problems, but I digress.
それで。
は？
Hmm?
は？じゃなくて何を騒いでいたのかって話。
Oh, that's right.
あ、女子よ。知りたいか？
My faithful assistant, do you really want to know?
本来なら
Under normal
簡単に
circumstances,
教
I'm
え
not
てやるわ
supposed
け
to
に
tell
はい
you
かんの
anything.
だが、
But if you really
どう
want
して
to
も知り
know,
たいと言うなら。
あ、そう。じゃあいいわ。
そんなあっさり諦
you
め
just
るやつ
pretend to
あ
be
るか
interested.
だって簡単には教えられないんでしょ。だったら無理して教えても
This
らわなくてもいい。
wench! Both of them are getting on my nerves. It's just good etiquette to show interest.
まあ、あんたがどうしても教えたいってなら言われなくもないけど。
She totally just flipped the script on me.
じゃ、私は忙しいからこれ。
昨日
When I was with Lucaco
今歩いていた
yesterday,
時
I
俺
saw
は見
it!
たのだ。
勝手に話し始めたわね。
オカリン。
その様子だとクリス
Judging by your reaction, you
お前
haven't
も
seen
見
it
ていな
yet.
いようだな。
It was utterly mind-blowing.
衝撃的な現象を
I don't know, Mr. Bump. This is chance, I guess. I can feel myself getting goosebumps even now. Right. That was a real dragon. No! So fucking random. At the time, I could barely believe my own eyes. All I could do was stare up at the sky, my phone held to my ear. Claws so sharp they could rip the sky in half. Giant bat-like wings. Its massive body looked stronger than any lizard I had ever seen. And a small guy called Hiccup was riding on its back.
岡部さん。
I was so captivated by the beast in the sky that I couldn't even hear Lucaco speaking to me. It was as if everything around me had gone quiet. The dragon spread its massive wings and began to beat them in the air. It slowly opened its mouth, revealing a set of jaws sharp enough to rip a human body to shreds, along with a giant bright red tongue. It was moving. Just as that thought crossed my mind, an ear-piercing roar bellowed throughout the sky. And then, the very next moment, the dragon was gone. The dragon just like breathe, let smoke file out of its mouth into the sky to spell out, "Will you marry me?" The world that had gone so quiet around me began to make noise again. Cars honked, crowds went to and fro.
岡部さんたらどう？
Lucaco,
岡部さん、
did you see that?
今のって何をです
I
か？
looked at Lucaco in surprise.
もしかして
You didn't
見
see
えてい
it?
なかったのか。
僕、岡部さんが何のことを
Lucaco's
言ってるのか
expression was a mix of
わ
concern
から
and
ない
fear.
けど、
He was clearly worried about it.
特に変わったものは。
He wasn't just pretending to have not seen it. He actually didn't see the dragon. He wasn't the only one either. I took a moment to look around and found that not a single person was looking up at the sky. I was the only one.
ルカ子よ。
Lucaco.
はい。
やはり俺
I
は
might be the chosen one.
選ばれし人間なのかもしれん。
Lucaco picked up my phone. He must have dropped it at some point in the chaos. I recall him giving me a concerned look.
というわけで
That's everything that happened. I gulped down the now lukewarm Dr. P after explaining myself to Dara and Kurisu. They're both speechless. How can I blame them? I literally just told them I saw a dragon in the middle of Akihabara. In the daytime, no less. I bet they're going to be like really common. They're like, yeah? And? I saw a dragon. I saw a dog. What?
俺が思うに
I firmly believe that this is a sign that the heaven's door has been opened. The merging of dimensions has begun, my friends.
俺の望む世界
The chaos that I seek looms just over the horizon.
なあオカリン。
Dara begins to speak, perhaps he's regained his composure.
やっぱこの部屋クーラー設置した方がよくね。特に今年は猛暑なわけだしさ、あんまり暑いと肉体的にはもちろん
What the hell is he going on
精
about?
神衛生上も
置いてあるよ。
Dara, were you listening to anything I said?
もちろん聞いてたお。
だったら
Don't you really think now's the time to be talking about getting an AC?
驚きのあまり
I
別
get
の
it.
話に
You
同
want
期
to
したく
change
な
the
るのはわ
subject
かる
because it's all too shocking for you to handle.
だが目を背けるのは
You
よ
can't
せ
turn away from the truth.
話したのは現
You
実
have
だ
to accept reality in your heart.
現実から目を背けてるのはオカリンの方だお。いくら毎日暑いからって
妄想などではない
I'm not
確かに
hallucinating.
見たのだ
I really saw a dragon.
だとしたらやっぱ暑さのせいだろう。つかこれまでもオカリンの中二病をこじらせたような話は多かったけどさ。
Doro looks at me like I'm some kind of wounded animal. I see. I suppose I was wrong. I was wrong to believe that a normal person like Doro could ever understand. And I mean, if Varys came to me saying the same kinds of stuff I just said to Doro, I'd probably react the same way. What I saw was unbelievable. But it was real. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. I can remember all the little details. It's like the whole scene was just burnt into my retinas. I guess you'd have been there to really understand. Seeing is believing, right? No matter how hard I try to explain this, it's going to be hard for anyone to really get it.
生木瀬からもオカリンに一言ビシッと言って
No,
や
my
ってく
assistant
ん
she'll
な
say the
い
same thing. She'll probably call me a chuny idiot or something.
ねえそれって何時頃の出来事？
An unexpected response got something to do with the gadget she's working on. I swore she was going to make fun of me.
そうだな
Let's see, it had to have been all before 4 p.m, just after Lukiko and I left May Queen.
16時前で長さ
そうだな
Felt like 5 minutes, but it might actually have been much shorter.
じゃあ見え方ははっきりと見えたね。
マキセ氏どうしたんまさか
別にただちょっと興味があっただけよ。
Kuroshi nods to herself and begins to walk.
俺マキセ氏どこ行くん
ちょっと一人で考え事したいの。だから邪魔しないで。
She vanishes back into the development room. Dara and I are left alone.
ああせっかく開発室が空いたからゲームでもしようと
世界の混沌が近づいているというのに、エロゲとは気楽な
True
ものだな
chaos is approaching our dimension, and you're busy thinking about Eroge?
僕はそんな妄想なんて信じないんだおそれに今やってるのはエロゲじゃなくて MM それこそすげえリアルな
I've got
ド
mail.
ラゴンとか出てくんのさ
I like that one. I think I recall him mentioning that before. Ah, she's taking things from a game and making them real. Like, Meta Runner. Whatever. Being so carefree. Oh, was it just me or did the audio just glitch? Whatever.
そういえばだるよ
Anyway, how are things going on your end?
例のものはど
例のもの何のこと
まあいや
Whatever.
知
Forget
ら
I
ない
said
のならいい
anything.
あそう
Apparently the whole thing with number 14 never happened on this world line. Since Kuroshi is currently occupying the development room, we're not going to get much done anyway. Right now I have more pressing matters to attend to. We can deal with number 14 later. I used the lab, heading back to where I saw the dragon. I look up into the sky. It's blue as far as the eyes can see, just like yesterday. I know I saw it. Even before Dara said anything, I had entertained the thought that it was some kind of hallucination. The more I think about what I saw, the more I'm sure that it wasn't all in my head. It had to have been a sign of something, a warning. But was I really the only one who saw it? There might have been someone else. If I could somehow find them, I'd be able to prove it was real. I guess my best bet is just to ask around. Just before I head out, my phone begins to ring. It's Lukiko. Oh no, but her dad's there. Oh, his dad's there, sorry. He wants me to come over. Well, the kind of message I expect from him. Normally, he comes to me if he wants to talk about something. That's just the kind of guy he is. Look at that, he doesn't want to show me. Well, standing here isn't going to get me any answers. I'm pretty busy, but I'm more willing to make time for Lukiko. I'd be a jerk if I said no. Plus, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. True. But I mean, that's the same for Moeka, like, every day. I'll hunt for dragon information later. Time to head to Yanabayashi's shrine.
岡部さん、ありがとうございます。来てくれて。
Lukuko is waiting outside the shrine for me. I emailed him to let him know that I was on my way, but I didn't think he'd wait out in the sun for me.
いや、他
How
な
can
ら
I
ぬ
turn down a
ルカ子の
request
頼
from
み
you?
だからな。
I immediately realized that my words could be taken a variety of different ways.
深い意味はない。
Don't read too much
勘違い
into
するな
that!
それより、
Anyway,
今日はお父
your
上はいな
father
い
in?
のか？
はい。お父さんは
Yes,
今日は
result!
秋葉原の会
You
合
don't
が
have
あ
to
る
meet
の
with
で
that guy. I see. Yes, being in charge of such an old shrine means you have to attend gatherings like that. Either way, I'm glad he's not in. Whenever I have to deal with Mr. Urushibara, things get complicated.
それで、
So,
見せたい
what is it you
もの
wanted
と
to
は
show
何
me?
なのだ？
はいそれがその
Nukuko hands me a cylindrical object that kind of looks like a kimono fabric. Comparatively, it's quite a bit smaller. Wait,
もしかして、
is this a scroll?
スクロールか。
Where'd you get this?
ど
それが実は今日うちの倉庫を片付けてる最中に出
The
てきたん
scroll
で
is
す
in excellent condition. No scratches or scars to be found.
見ても
May I?
いいのか？
ぜひお願いします
I take the scroll from Nukuko. I take extra care not to rip it as I open it up.
これは
What's this? The first thing I notice are the characters. No, that's not quite right. They're not characters, they just look like them.
見たことない
I've
文
never
字だ
seen
が、
characters like
ル
this
カ子
before.
は
What about you?
いえ僕も知らないです
These aren't Chinese, nor are they Hiragana. And it goes without saying that they're not part of the English alphabet. Nah, really? I mean, there's just A, B, C, D. It looks a lot like it to me. Yeah, I think it's got... They're not Greek either. If anything, I'd say they're like ancient cameo characters I once saw in a book. I can feel my heart beating rapidly as I open the scroll up. There it is. It's right there! Lukuko, this is...
はい
I hear a strange noise. I'm so excited that I didn't even notice that my hands are shaking. On the scroll is a drawing of a dragon. After taking some time to calm down, Lukuko and I find a shady spot near the shrine and sit down to examine the contents of the scroll. The strange characters only appeared at the beginning of the scroll. The rest of it is in standard Japanese. That being said, the handwriting is beautiful, but difficult to read.
これでは
I
何
can't
と書い
really
て
tell
あ
any
る
of
の
this
かわからんな。
says. What about you, Lukuko?
僕はかろうじて
何？
What?
読めるの
Can
か？
you read it?
はい時間はかかりますけど一応は昔から書道を習ってますから
I guess he's not just wearing his Miko outfit for show. Knowing Mr. Urushibara, I could see him having Lukuko practice flower arrangement and even traditional tea ceremony. I've got mail. I catch myself picturing Lukuko in a kimono and immediately try and shake it out of my mind.
岡部さん
なんでもない。
Pay me no
それ
mind!
もなんと書いてあるのだ？
What does it say?
と
Lukuko begins to read out loud. As the contents of the scroll become clear, I can barely contain my excitement.
すると、
Are you saying something like this happened over 300
同
years
じような
ago?
ことが？
はいここにはそう書いてあります
If I had to guess, the scroll was written by someone who had the same experience I did. That's not the only thing contained in the scroll. According to the writer, they are the only person to have witnessed the event. They even go on to say that they sealed the dragon away themselves. This is also hard to swallow. If I hadn't seen the dragon with my own two eyes, there's no way I'd believe any of this craziness. I probably would have just laughed it off. Come on now. See, Lukako? I wasn't dreaming, nor was I hallucinating. I really saw a dragon.
竜は存在するのだ
If what's written here can be trusted, then dragons have been appearing on this very land for many years.
それで
So,
他に
what
何
else
と
does it
書いて
say?
あるのだ
ちょっと待ってください。いずれの日、つまりいつかこの秋葉原の地に
just as I theorized! This was in fact a sign! A door to another world will open, making way for a great dragon! My own experiences and the events documented in the scroll are so similar that I can't help but get excited. On the flip side, Lukako seems less than thrilled.
どうしたルカコ
What's wrong,
お前はこれを
Lukako?
読
Not
んで
much
何
of a
とも思わ
reaction?
んそれとも誰と
Or
同
what,
じよう
do you
に
think I'm being
未だに妄
delusional
想
like
だと
Daru
でも思っ
said?
ている
いえ、そういうわけじゃありません。
ただなんだ
It's just...
もしも本当にそういうことがあったのなら、だって江戸時代に竜が出たってことですよね。だったらもっといろんな書物に残っていても。
ルカコは分かっていないようだなこういうことは
The fact that there have
文献に
been more
残っていない
sightings is
から
what
こ
makes
そ
this credible.
本当のことなのだ
残っていないから。どういうことですか？
ルカコ
Are you familiar
はヌエを知っている
with
か
the new way? What? Are you familiar with the new way?
ヌエ？いえ、知り
ヌエというのはな
To put it simply,
まあ
it's
一
a
言で
monster
言う
with body parts
いろ
of
んな
different
動
animals.
物の体が合わさった
There's a
化け物
monkey's head, a tanuki's torso, and 4 tiger legs. It's kind of like a chimera.
俺もそっち方面のことは
I've heard
詳
that
しくないが
archives like the
万葉集やら
Manyoshu
平家物語やらといった大昔の文献に今日の都にヌエが現れて大
tales
騒
of the
ぎ
new way in ancient Kyoto.
退治されたとい
Apparently
う
they
話が
caused
載
so
っ
much
ている
trouble that they had to hunt them down and slay them.
大事ですか？
そうだ
Right. But here's the
しか
thing.
し
Even though this
では
creature
文
has
献
appeared
に
in
載ってい
texts
る
all
から
over
と
the
いっ
country,
て
I think
ヌ
the
エが
chances
実
of
在
it
したかと言われると
having actually existed
お
are
そら
probably
く
less than
答
zero.
えはいいなだ
And actually, there are places in the Kansai region where people say the new way appeared. That's all just conjecture. Old myths, if you will.
要するに
What I'm trying to say is don't believe everything you read.
そして
The opposite of that is
逆もまた
true too. Get it?
あは
そうか
Good. There's also one more thing.
実はも
もう一つですか？
この地に江戸の都が
Did
築
you
か
know
れ
that
た
Tokyo was built in the Edo
風水
period
に基
based
づいて
on
の
the
ことだと
philosophies
言わ
of
れてい
Feng
る
Shui?
のは
風水って玄関には何を置いた方がいいとかいう風水で
あ
Yeah.
あもっと詳しく言えば
Let's be more precise.
引用
Tokyo's
五行思想
construction
詩人相応といったものに基づいて作られ
was
たの
based
だ
on the
この
yin
東京
yang
である
and
らし
five elements theory. The 4 symbols too.
引用
いルカコイ
Lukako, what direction would
江戸
Akihabara
城
be in if we
こ
based
の
it
秋葉
from
原はどこ
Edo Castle?
皇居があるのが南西だから
その通りだ
Bingo. And get this.
そして
The east is the
思想的に
territory of the Azure Dragon.
東
竜
さらに言うと
Additionally, the northeast is
北東は
said to be
牛
an
虎の
unlucky
方角
direction. The people of old
鬼門
believed
と
it to
言
be
わ
a
れ
gateway for evil
古来よ
spirits.
りこれが意味すること
So
は
to
す
sum
な
all
わち
this up, Akihabara is a
Kono
gateway for evil
Akihabara
to
ga
come into our
ま
world.
がまがしいもの
まがまがしいもん鬼門
Lukako appears to have noticed something.
そういえばこの柳林神社はもともと鬼門を守るためにこの地に柳の林を作ったことに由来するそうです。
そうか
I knew
やは
it!
りな
それに秋葉原は昔火事が多かったって聞きます。
うんそうか
I
も
could
し
see
れ
that
んな
being the case. I know. It was out of bloody nowhere. I guess they were like, right, we need to do something with Lukako, but I have no fucking ideas. Anyone? Steve? No, Steve's got nothing. Kevin? Nah, Kevin's got nothing. Jack? Dragon? You know what, Jack? Fuck it. We'll go with the dragon. Have a fiver, Jack. That's your pay. We've just been brainstorming ideas and theories, but the more we can come up with, the more it all seems like everything fits together. It almost sounds like this could be the real deal. No, it has to be.
では
Please continue.
続きを頼む だからその巻物の続きだ。まだ
Reading the
書
scroll,
いて
of
あるの
course.
だろう。
And still more, right?
はい他には
Lukako lets out a loud gasp.
どうした？
What happened?
それが過去に竜が現れた時。
何？
Say what?
そい
Quickly!
つはどう
How
や
did
った
they
の
do it?
それが
ミコ。
A meek?
はいこの神社の巫女の
Well,
力を
Luko looks. Guess what you'll be doing this week?
そ
The
う
power
書
of
い
a
てあり
Miko.
ます。
Yeah, it's me.
俺だ。
Things are out of control.
あのおか
いや、そうじゃない。
No, it's not that. Something big is going down.
そう。
Exactly. Looks like fate has something big in store for me.
ドラゴンスレイヤーとしての運命を与え。
Huh, indeed. If only this were a dream, but alas,
どれ
it's my reality. Yeah. I will fight. I will carry out my mission, for that is the choice of Steins
シュ
Gate.
タインズゲートの選択なのだから。え
El
え。さ
Sai.
カン
Conqueror.
ガルー。
I turn back to Lukako after closing my phone.
ルカコ。
Luke.
いや、ミコよ。
Oh, powerful Miko!
修
It's
行を
time to
始め
begin
るぞ。
your training!
巫女
他に誰がいるとい
Of
う
course you're a Miko. Who else could I be talking about?
いないですけど。
では問うが、
But answer me this.
今お前が
What
着
are
て
you
いるその
currently
服は
wearing?
何だ？
それは巫女装束ですけど。でも
男も女も
It
関
doesn't
係ない。
matter if you're a boy or a girl.
お前はこの柳林神社の宮司の子供にして巫女の格好をしてい
You're
る。
the child of the rightful
これが
guardian
運
of
命
the
と言わ
shrine.
ずして何
What
と
can
いうの
this
だ？
be if not fate itself? This is your destiny!
運命。
そう
Yes, our fateful
Oreo
meeting,
Maria.
becoming the disciple receiving the
Omae
demon
o
sword
deshishita.
Samidare. The
お前に妖刀
Seishens
サミダレを
and
与えた
the
の
style of training we both
お前
underwent.
と共に
It
精
was all
神岩魔流
destiny.
の修行をした
It
の。
was all the choice of Steins Gate.
最初からお前は
You were the
俺
one.
のパートナ
You
ー
were
になる
always
運命だ
fated
っ
to
た
be
の
my
だ。
one true partner.
パートナー。
My words appear to shock Lukako like a lightning bolt.
パートナー。僕が岡
His
部さ
eyes
ん。
begin to burn with determination. A far cry from his state only moments prior.
岡部さん。僕。
よし。それだこ
That's
そ
what I
俺の
want to hear from my
パートナーだ。
partner.
共に
Together
力
we'll
を合わせ
seal
ファフニールを
Fafnir
封
away
印す
once
るぞ
and。for all.
ファフニール。
奴の名だ
The。dragon. Pretty weird just calling it a
Fafnir.
dragon, right? Hence,
どうも格好が
Fafnir.
つかんからな。
そうですか。
こんな時にやることといえば
There's
決ま
but
ってい
one
る。
thing for you to do.
修
training.
行だ。
That being said, you should probably change into something more
そ
comfortable
の格
first.
好では何かとし。
わかりました。師匠。
Yukiko nods passionately and disappears into the shrine. Oh, quick mail. Ten minutes pass. Hopefully he does as told and gets into something he can move more freely in. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out in his gym uniform. Huh? Actually, I don't even know what his, or Mayuri's gym uniform even looks like. What does Luke even wear to school? Could he actually go in a girl's uniform? That'd never happen. Right? Wait. If he wears a girl's uniform to school, wouldn't that mean his gym uniform would be for a girl too? I'm getting ahead of myself. Even if he does wear a girl's gym uniform, there's no way the school still have students wearing bloomers for gym class, but what if?
すみません。おま。
Hearing Luko's voice from behind me, I turn around. There he is in normal gym attire.
それでまずは何をすればいいんでしょうか。
I'm relieved, but I'd be lying if I wasn't a little disappointed. What am I thinking? That's not true at all! Not even remotely!
岡部さん。
いや。
Nothing, nothing at all!
ところでルカ子。
By the way, Lukako, can I ask you a
一つ
question?
聞いてもいい？
はい。なんでしょう。
お前学校には
What if you were to school?
どんな格好
I have to know.
どんなって。
制服なのは分かって
I
る。
know that. What I'm
俺が
asking
聞
is,
きたいのは
what sort of
要するに
uniform?
その
どっちのって。
He gives it some thought and immediately picks up on my intent. He quietly responds.
それはその。
そうか。
I see. boys' uniform. Actually, I get the feeling that Mayuri school has classic Gakurain uniforms, which means it's not that it looked particularly weird in one, but I guess something about that just seems off. But anyway, I wonder how the other students treat him. Lukako, do you have any friends at school?
友達ですか？はい、まゆりちゃん。
Wait, so all your friends are girls?
はい。僕、男子よりも女子。
しかし、
What about bullying? Does anyone bully you because of that?
いじめられたりはしない。
いえ、最初はからかわれたりもしましたけど。
そうか。
Good. Mari can seem spacey at times, so I'm glad she's reliable. Now that I think about it, she's even chewed me out with using Lukako before. She'd make for a great bodyguard.
でもどうして急に
Yeah,
そんなことを
Okabe is very he's very conservative. I've noticed.
少
I
し
was
気になったから
Just
な
a。little worried.
気になった？僕、
そういうこと
Yeah,
だ。
I guess.
そっか。岡部さんが僕のこと気にして。
Lukako starts talking to himself. Then all of a sudden,
さあ、特訓を始めましょう。
he's supercharged. I have no idea what just happened, but I'm glad he's on board.
それで、まずは何をすればいいでしょうか。
Crap.
師匠。
I hadn't actually thought that far ahead. Let's
そう
see.
だな。
How about for starters, you get some practice
Mazu.
swings in the Samidari.
やはりここは。
今日朝のうちに
そうか。
I see.
ちゃんと
I'm
俺の
glad
言
you've
い
been
つけを
keeping
守
your
っていた
promise.
ようだな。
Thanks some more.
偉いぞ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Luko looks at me with great expectations in his eyes. This is going to be a problem. I've pictured a variety of different situations up to now, but I never expected we'd be training to defeat a dragon.
岡部さん。
Training. If we're going to train, then
滝行だな。
Takigyo training.
滝行？滝行？
そう
Correct.
だ。やはり
That's
修
our
行
first
といえば
course of
あれ
action.
だろう。
Takigyo is an odd process that revolves around purifying the body and mind. By exposing yourself to cold water while meditating, you can cleanse your soul. It's pretty much the one form of training everyone knows.
でもどうしましょう。この
I
辺
was
りに
gonna,
滝
I
なん
mean,
て
you
あ
know,
りません
fighting a
し。
dragon, you'd probably have to move about a lot. I'd have suggested, you know, like endurance, stamina, but yeah, sure. There are waterfalls on in that works too, I guess. Are you kidding me? A shrine with such a long history and it doesn't even have a single waterfall?
すみません。
Of course, it'd be stranger if there actually was a waterfall in the center of Tokyo.
仕方がない。
Well, no use kindly over spilled Dr. P. Prepare to commence Operation
オペ
Mimir.
レーションミ
オペレーションミーミル？
ルカコイ。
Lukako,
俺が今
prepare the
ここにい
following.
るの急いで。
はい。
If we don't have a waterfall, we'll just have to make one. Operation Mimir. In other words,
どうだルカコ。
well, now you can meditate to your heart's content.
せ
はい。
I've solved our problem by simply taking a hose and running water down. Oh, look at that. That's just mean. It's just holding a hose above his head. That's... From the outside, it might look like we're playing around, but I swear that's not the case. This is actually an extreme form of training. Yeah.
岡部さん、
なんだ。
What is it?
これ修行になる？
問題ない。
Absolutely. By bathing your body in cold water, you cleanse your mind and
己の
spirit,
精神
while
を
unlocking
極
the
限
door
ま
to
で
true
徹底し
power.
でも、
なんだ。
What? Is
まだ
there
何
something
かあ
else
るのか？
troubling you?
はい。冷水というには気持ちいいです。
Max setting.
え
It is quite hot today. I guess tap water was only going to get us so far. Plus, since he's soaked, I can see through his gym clothes.
何を考えているのだ俺は。
What the hell am I thinking? He's a guy. I know this. I should know this. I'm not even safe during training. Lukako Ushibara. You are truly a formidable opponent.
岡部さん、
なんでもない。
Huh?
気にするな。
What? It's nothing. Nothing.
はい。
Anyway, I need to come up with a training regimen by tomorrow. We'll be able to seal Fafnir away once and for all. The fate of Akihara rests on our shoulders. There's no time for games. Not that I was playing around today or anything. Nope, definitely not. The next day, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. This is all a part of Lukako's training. I'm doing this for him. I'm sure Dara and the others would call this stupid, but I couldn't care less. There's no point explaining things to those who don't wish to open their ears. The path of a hero is a lonely one. I've known this for a long time. I'm not going to force anyone to try to understand me. I don't really even want to be a hero. I simply want to seal the foul beast, Fafnir, away by my own hand. As one who has inherited the name of the Phoenix, I, Hoin Kiyoma. It all rolls perfectly off the tongue!
Ah, Okabe-san!
The moment I arrive at the shrine, Lukuko happily runs toward me. He's already in his gym clothes, forehead moist with sweat. It would appear that he's been practicing with the demon sword Samidari. This might seem odd coming from me, but I'm proud of how diligent you are with your sword practice. Practice swings are the foundation of Seishin Zama. I would even go as far as to say that they're all, in the end, what? But they're the end all and be all of the sword style. He's not mad, Mr. Bump, he's just Japanese. Never forget your daily training, got it?
Hi, Okabe-san!
Oh, and I forbid you from calling me by that name from here on out. Until the day we seal Fafnir away, you will refer to me as Hoin Kiyoma. Regardless of our relationship, we're currently master and student. We mustn't let ourselves get bogged down in the past. Do you remember the core teachings of the Seishin Zama style? Should you come face to face with God or Buddha, you can cut them down. Understood? Why does he look so sad? Normally I'd half listen to my orders. Yes, you should know this as well as anyone. Emotions only get in the way of your training. That's not going to work. That sad look on your face isn't going to change my mind. What's the point in training if it's not strict and vigorous? But, I suppose when you're not training, you're free to use my other name. Alright, no time for breaks, back to training! Just for the record, I totally didn't give in to my emotions. Given this psychological condition, I determined that it would be a poor use of resources to have them train like that, that's all. It's important for a master to make sure their students have the necessary drive to succeed. So for today's training, first... My name is Kiyoma. What is it? Lukuko reaches behind him. He pulls out a sealed wooden box. This is... Can I open it? Lukuko nods, handing the box over to me. There's got to be something important inside of it, considering it's all sealed up. Take a deep breath to calm myself down and open the box. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but it almost feels like I've released all the trapped air from inside of it. Nobody needs to know that I was actually scared of something jumping out of it. It appears to be a book. Inside the box is what appears to be an old book of some kind. I carefully open it up. Next to me, I hear Lukuko swallowing in suspense. This is... I haven't the slightest of ideas. Read it for me, Lukuko. Lukuko flips through the pages. Well? Lukuko immediately goes quiet after that, presumably because he's focused on the text. Eventually... What is it? What does it say? Training? You mean training to defeat the dragon? He keeps looking through the pages. No matter how far ahead he looks, it's training regimens as far as the eye can see. These are probably training exercises that the past Lukuko used. I glance over at Lukuko, who's still peeking into the book from off to the side. There's a troubled expression on his face. What's wrong? Something catch your eye?
このタイミングでこの本が出てくるっていう。
Yukiko certainly has a point. It was only the day before yesterday that I spotted Fafnir in the sky. And then yesterday we found that old scroll, and now this manual. This all seems a little too good to be true. I was thinking the same thing, but I applaud your observational skills, but you still have much to learn.
まだまだですか。
そうだ。
Precisely.
確かにいろい
It's
ろ
true
と
that
都合の
timing
いいよ
was
う
a
に
bit
物事が運ん
suspect.
でいるように。だがしかし。
However, I will leave this to be the will of Steins Gate.
シュタインズゲ。
そうだ。
Exactly.
そ
Try
れ
to
に
think
考え
outside
方
of
を
the
変えて
box.
こうして
Perhaps all
次々
these
と新たな真実が
coincidences
出て
mean
く
that
る
the
という
gears
こ
of
とは
destiny have begun to move in our
運命の
favor.
歯車が
Are we
そうやっ
not
て
being
俺を
led down the
導い
right
ている
path
と
of
は思う
history?
か。つまり
So, while this all might seem too good to be true, the reality is that it simply
それこ
proves
そ
that
が
I,
法
Hoin
院教魔が
Kiyoma,
選ばれし人
am the
間である
chosen
証拠。
one!
運命の叫びが
The voice of
俺
destiny,
に竜を倒
the
せ
voice
と
of the
轟
universe,
き
is
叫ん
telling
で
me
い
to
るのだ。
defeat that dragon! Make no mistake, this is not sophistry. All things are leading to one natural conclusion. That is what the attractor field does. It just so happens in this world line, I have been chosen to defeat the dragon.
物事を考える
When
際に
analyzing a
一定
situation,
の方
it's
向から
important
だ
to
けで
look
な
at
く
things from multiple
多面的に
perspectives.
思考を巡らせる必要が。
さすがです師匠。
Looks like my words have a little fire in Lukiko's heart.
物事を別の方向から考える。そうですよね。一つの側面から見ただけじゃ真実。
そういうことだ。
Precisely.
分かったなら早
Now that
速
you understand,
そ
let's
の
try
指南書に
some
従
of
っ
these
て
training
特訓を
exercises.
始めるぞ。
わかりました。
So our rigorous training sessions begin. I shake my head back and forth.
すみません。それじゃあ。
I nod my head up and down.
やった鳥が飛んできて
I shake my head again.
それ
We playing
あ、
charades?
わかった鳥は置いとい
I
て
nod again.
拝んで全部足して油とあ油取り紙やった当たったじゃ
なるかこよ。
Hey Lukiko. I speak to him as he stands up.
はい
これのど
How
こ
can
が
it
特
possibly be
訓な
special
のだ。
training? We're just
これ
playing
で
a
もただ
regular
の
old
ジェスチ
jester
ャーゲー
game.
ムではないか。
It's all well and good that Lukiko was able to read that old book, but what the hell is this so-called special training? It's the middle of the day and the two of us are just playing a gesture game. Nothing about this strikes me as something that would equip us to deal with the dragon. We just look like a couple of guys having a good time. No matter how you try to spin this, there's nothing vigorous about what we're doing.
でもこの指南書にはそう書いてあります。
確かに書い
You're
て
not
はあるが
wrong, but
では頑張ってやるしかないです。
ずいぶんやる気
you're
な
really
の
into
だ
this, huh?
はい二人で力を合わせてあの竜を倒すためさあぼやぼやしてる暇はありません。次は京馬さんが答える番ですよ。じゃあ行きますね。では
I've got
次
mail.
は
ルカ子
Lukiko, do you think
そろ
he's
そろ
getting a
暗
little
くなっ
late?
てきたし
How about we call it quits for the
今日
day?
はも
本当だすみません。僕全然気づかなくて。
I take back what I said earlier about this not being vigorous. No matter how weird the special training might be, doing it for long periods of time is in fact quite exhausting. Even a simple gesture game turns to a test of endurance when you're doing it for hours under the burning hot sun.
大丈夫ですか京馬さん。
う
No worries,
心配無用だ
special training like this stands no chance against Hoing Kyoma's
俺しか
godlike
の特訓
endurance.
でへこたれるほどやわで
To
は
be
ない
honest, I'm pretty much dead. I can't possibly tell him that.
さすがは京馬さんです。僕なんてちょっと疲れてしまいました。
Lukiko's expression was cool and collected, nothing like mine. Funny, considering you look so much weaker than me. Is this what happens when you swing a sword around every day? I'm sure his sword practice had a part to play, but I'm betting the main reason he's so energetic is because what was written in that book. The power of love shared between the Chosen One and the Miko will steal the dragon away. It will be impossible to accomplish our goal unless Lukiko and I work together. Him as the Miko and myself as the Chosen One, capable of seeing the beast. I get that. Seriously, I do. The power of love? Really? That's so cliche! Of course, that was the part that got Luca Cole fired up.
京馬さん
いや
No, I
あ
was
れ
just
式のことで
thinking.
疲れると
Today's training was enough
遊
to make
郭
you
はまだま
tired,
だ
you
修
still have
行
a
が
long
足
ways
り
to
んよう
go.
だな
すみませんでも
え明日
Say what? Tomorrow?
明日も修行
Oh,
Whoa.
yeah! Of
も
course!
ちろんだ
As bizarre as these training exercises are, they're necessary if we want to defeat the dragon. I can't just quit now. I can't.
よかったじゃあまた明日もおか
そう
Yeah, you got that right.
な
And just like that, he's back to calling me Okabe.
他の特訓
More man.
だと
They called it soccer. Gross. A different training exercise?
はい昨日の夜あの指南書を解読して
よし
Perfect!
それをやる
And
ぞ
what's we going
さ
to
あやるぞ
do?
今
Time
す
is
ぐやるぞ
wasting!
はい
After yesterday's events, I'm more than ready to try something else. Basically, you just played a gesture game the whole day. There's a limit to how many hours my body and mind can handle something like that, especially in this heat. I'm pretty much up for anything as long as it's not a repeat of yesterday.
それで他の
So,
特
what's
訓
the
というのは
plan?
はいそれは
Here?
違いますそこ
では
What about
こ
here?
あやだダメですそんなところ
Whatever!
もういい
Here!
あダメそんな無理やり ゴーマさん
確かに
I thought I'd be okay with anything that wasn't a gesture
ジェスチャーゲーム
game.
でなければいいと
What the hell is this?
だから
I
と
peek out from the
これは
darkness.
なんだ
Given the weird sounds we're making, I wouldn't blame someone for getting the wrong idea. I promise you we're not doing anything even remotely erotic. We're just following what was written in the book, to the letter even. According to the instructions, one person must wear a coat, while the partner gets inside with them from behind. We must engage in eating, drinking, and calligraphy together.
実行する前から
I had
そうで
a
はない
hunch
かと
after you
思った
told me
か
that we were going to
やは
do.
りどう考
Now I'm
えても
absolutely
二
certain.
人羽織
This
では
is
ない
just like
か
that Helping Hands comedy act.
レモ
He tries to talk, his mouth full of fish cake.
でも確かにこの指南書に
そうそれだ
Precisely, that's just it!
本当にこれで合
Are
っ
you
て
sure
いる
this
の
is
か
correct? What if we're misreading the text?
何かま
そんなはずは
とにかく
In any
Well,
case,
so
we
you
have to
got
double
it.
check. We have to
もう
make
一
sure
度
we're
書い
doing
てい
this
る内容
right.
をよく
はい
Ukiko begins to frantically flip through the pages of the book. As far as I can tell, he appears to be 100% focused on the text, but then...
どうした
What is it?
すみません僕が読み間違えていたみたいです
That had to be the case. How on earth would any of these training exercises help us sail away a massive dragon? You must have overlooked something important. So, what does it actually say?
で
逆でした
逆
The opposite? What do you
どうい
mean?
うこと
ですから位置が逆だったんです本当は京馬さんが前で考えてみればそうですよね竜が見えるのは京馬さんで僕はその指示に従わなきゃいけないんだからあれ京馬さんどうかしました
だからそこではないと言っているだ
Why
ろ
do I... Didn't I just tell you? Not there! Why do I look like I'm... got like an evil spirit whispering in my ear telling me to kill people? Kill them all, Okabe. They don't love you. They want to kill you. Kill them first. And why are we using my lab coat? Lucky it's so blooming big.
すみませんじゃあ
違うそこ
No!
あ
Ah! My eye! It burns! It burns, it burns, it burns!
すみませ
Greetings, my name is Okabe Rintaro, and today I have hot Odin being smashed into my face. How did it come to this? I just don't get it. Feels like we're putting on some kind of show. Or hell, it's like one of those punishment games you see comedians suffer through on TV. Not to mention, I can feel the warmth of Lukako's breath on my back. What's going on? It's the middle of the summer and Lukako nestled up against me. I should feel cramped and uncomfortable, but I don't. And you know what? I was kind of expecting something a bit more rugged, I guess. He's so soft. Now I think about it, when I had to get under the coat with him earlier, he smelled really nice. Well, what happened? Don't get the wrong idea. That's why I was thinking about how you smell really nice, or that you're really soft or anything like that. Absolutely not! Crap! What am I panicking over? I basically just told him what I was thinking. No, I can't believe this. If Daro heard what I said just now, he'd probably say, thanks for the scrumptious Tsundere performance, or something. Huh? What are you talking about, Lukako? No, that's not it at all, seriously. Yeah, actually the reason my heart's beating so fast is from the heat. No, I'm fine. We must continue with our training. Not sure why, but I really don't want Lukako to see my face right now. Got it. Lukako squirms around as he tries to take the food out of the can. Every time he moves, I can feel his body press up against my back. Stay calm. He's just a guy. Might be soft, and he might smell amazing, but he's still a guy. This is starting to feel like a completely different kind of training. It burns! Poor Okabe. I feel like this has something to do with Kurisu. I feel like something to do with the gadget she's working on is causing this. Another day of training behind us, we both find a spot in the shade and sit down. I see a little package over by the shrine. Hey Lukako, what's that? A bento box? I have no idea, Mr. Bump. All I know is that I've got mail. Actually, I'm pretty hungry right now. The canned Odin wasn't exactly filling. Plus, it's so damn hot. Even if it's kept cool in the bag, there's no guarantee the food won't go bad. That'd be a waste. There hasn't been much kissing in this, has there? Well, actually, who have we had kisses for? I can't. I know we got 3 from Mayuri because I made a point about it. We got 1 on the cheek from Suzuha, and that's all I can remember. I don't think we got any from Kurisu. I don't think. The only time I can ever remember kissing Moakura is in the first game when she bit my tongue. No, I don't think. I don't know. She's the type. Ferris is the type that would give kisses, but I don't remember any specific time. Not bad at all. Yeah, this might surprise you, but I'm quite the gourmet. Compliments to the chef, your mother did a great job. What? You? I looked down at the bento box. The arrangement of the food, the colours, the flavour, top marks across the board. That's why I'd assumed that his mother made it. This guy. Huh?
袖のところ破れてます。
おお
Huh? Huh. I probably got it caught on something.
貸してください。
いや
It's
こ
pretty
の
not
程
that
度
big of
の
a...
忘れ
ダメです。いいから貸してください。
Yukiko ignores my pleas as he takes out a mini sewing kit and begins to repair my torn sleeve. Now, will he use blooming pink thread to mend it like Kurisu did? Despite me saying anything but the pink thread. And this guy. Why wasn't he born a woman? The thought runs across my mind as I'm munching the contents of his bento box. With training finished and the sun setting, we once again turn our attention to the old scroll.
つまりルカ子の考えだと
You think a dragon's going
竜
to
が
actually
本当の
appear
意
in
味で姿
August?
を
はい。ここに書いてある灼熱の月というのはそういう意
Yukiko
味だ
points
と
at
思
the
います。
page. I see. It's not easily legible, but the text appears to match up. Considering how old the scroll is, I was worried we wouldn't be able to tell whether it was referring to the old Japanese calendar or not. I guess that won't be a problem.
他に手がかりはないのか
Any other clues?
他には光と闇が拮抗する時と書かれていますが、
Light
光
and
と
darkness.
闇
This be referring to the sunset and the sunrise? No, that's not it. Those are everyday occurrences, that wouldn't work. Given the way it's written here, it has to be something more specific. Like an eclipse? That would be my guess. Light and darkness. Conflict. Balance. 50-50. Ah. Oh my lord. I take out my phone and immediately hit the search engine. I can't tell if there's an eclipse in any one of those. Or the half moon that seems to be on the 31st. Or the 18th. 3 sets of words. 2010, August, moon phases. It all makes sense now. The search results give me the answers I seek.
ひょっとして分かったんですか？
ああ
Yeah,
その
it's
古
caused
文
to
書に書か
believe
れ
the
ている
dragon
こと
will
を
likely
信じ
make
る
its
と
grand
する
appearance on August 17th.
おそらく
17日というと1週間後ですか？
上限の
The
月だ
waxing moon. I suspected it might also refer to a lunar or solar eclipse, but neither of those are happening this month. Which means there's only one thing that can represent both light and darkness. The moon. The waning phase is over. All that's left is the waxing moon, and that's going to be on the 17th.
すごいですさすが岡部さんです。
喜んでいる場合で
Now's
は
not
な
the
いぞ
time
ル
to
カ子
celebrate, Lukuko.
期限はあと1週間しかないのだそれまでに
We only have a week to prepare. 7 days to figure out how to seal that bastard away.
僕
Mr. Bum, cover your ears, it's bad language!
それはわからん
Honestly, I don't know.
そんな
だが
But
これだけ
as
は
much
言
as
える
true. If you can't do it,
お前にできないものはなぜならお前は
you
選
have
ばれし
chosen
巫
Miko
女
and
この
I.
法院教のパートナーなのだからな
京馬さん僕あと1週間頑張ります。
I didn't lie to him, but I can't help but wonder if we'll be okay following our current training plan. Right now, that's the only lead we've got.
エルプサイコンガリーですね。
Oh,
岡部さん
he still can't get it right.
カンガルーだ
It's Kongru!
お、岡部倫太郎じゃん。久しぶり。
I head up the lab for the first time in a few days and bump into Suzuha outside.
なんだ
Ah, well, if it isn't
Right,
part-time warrior.
ちゃんと真面目に働いているの
まあね。
Suzuha's laugh strikes me as suspicious.
なんだ何がおかしい
Hmm? What's so funny?
うん、別になんでもない。
なんでもない人間が
Then why would you
ま
laugh
だ
like
笑い
that?
方をするもの
Spit
か
it out.
だからなんでもないってば。と、こうしちゃいられない。ちゃんと働かないと店長に怒られるからね。
Suzuha heads into the shop pretending to be busy. What's her angle? Nevertheless, I can't just stand here forever, so I decide to head upstairs into the lab. My phone's email tone goes off. I look at my screen and see an email from Shining Finger. Sorry. Oh god, what does she put in the magazine? Oh no. I'm worried for this. What the hell? Sorry. I don't recall her doing anything worth apologizing over. I think I can guess. Maybe she's referring to what happened in front of the UPX. Isn't it kind of late to apologize for that? Since I keep drawing nothing but blanks, I eventually get up and make my way upstairs.
オカリンだ。てってる。
I find Mayuri and Dara in the lab.
久しぶりだな。
Long time no see, Mayuri.
最近はマヤシーも学校の課題しなきゃいけなかった。
別に入り浸
I
って
haven't
いた
been
わけで
hanging
は
with
ない。
Lukuko. There's a very
あれにはちゃん
specific
と
reason
した
why
事
he's
情
been
が
busy.
あるのだ。
照れなくてもいいのです。マヤシーはオカリンとル。
そうだお。たとえオカリンがツンデレになったとしても。
I'm amazed he's not saying normies must die.
No.
What? Hey, Dara. What did you just say?
いやだからオカリンがツンデレになっても祝福すると言ったんだってばよ。
What's he talking about? Where did this come from? Wait, did you see yesterday's
見ていたのか。
Saurus?
僕じゃなくて桐生氏がな。
マヤシーのところにもメール来たよ。
God damn it. Sorry, Moeka. That's what she meant. She saw us. Wait, why'd she email everyone about this? Damn it, Shining Finger! Stay out of my business!
まあまあ、萌香さんもよかれ。
でもさ、恋をすると女は変わるって言うけどさ、まさかオカリンにツンデレの要素があったとは知らなかったんだ。
違う。
There's no tsundere soul inside of me! Seriously!
でも、今日もこの後ルカ君の。
それは。
Wait, that's... How am I supposed to word this?
はいはい。ツンデレお。
I tried to explain the situation to them, but they have no intention of listening to my words. I eventually give up and leave the lab. They definitely still think I'm a tsundere. Ugh, what terrible timing. How am I supposed to know what Shining Finger was walking by? She's usually so quiet, but when it comes to her emails, she can't keep her mouth shut. One of these days, I'm gonna have to give her a piece of my mind. I have to be more careful from here on out.
岡部さん、おはようございます。
Lukaku sees me and rushes over. I actually come to enjoy seeing him happily run toward me every day.
今日もきちんと素振り
Looks
してい
like
た
you've
ようだ
put
な
some。practice in already.
はい、僕にできることはこれくらいですから。
That's an admirable attitude.
そうだ。それから今日の朝。
何？
What?
本当か？
Seriously?
はい。
No more gesture games, no more helping hands. I'm finally free! Whatever's next can't be worse than those.
では、
Then
早
let's
速
get
その特訓を
started.
実践に移すぞ。
でも、まずは。
その必要はない。
Details,
すぐに実践だ。
details. Let's go!
では。
Yeah. After this one step forward, there'll be no turning back. Just a little more. If it's 1 centimeter, no, 1 millimeter off, this could turn tragic. How many times have we attempted this already? Every single time I've given up. Disgraceful. Lukaku's expression is tense. His cheeks turn bright red. Why do I feel that we're playing Jenga? He's probably nervous. He might be thinking this will be the one. This sounds so much like Jenga. I move ever closer to Lukaku.
行くぞ。
Here I go. I tell him. And then the distance between us grows smaller. And smaller. And smaller. And then... I'm sorry! I just can't! I back off after coming within centimeters of Lukaku. Can't even tell how many times I've screamed and given up today.
っていうか何なのだこれは。
What is this?
こんな特
What
訓を
sort of
して
special
何
training
が
is
というのだ。
this?
でも、指南書には確かにそう書い
Lukaku
てま
removes
した
the
し。
snack stick from his mouth and frustration expression on his face. Oh, it's one of those eating games. New training exercise in the book he found? Well, You have to munch on a stick-like snack from both ends simultaneously. This is just one of those dumb games you'd play on a group date. What the hell? The other two training exercises were better than this.
もう一回チャレンジして
何まだやるのか
You want to keep going?
だってまだ成功してませんし
Luka's really persistent about this.
やらなきゃならないこと別に僕京馬さんとそういうことしたいからっていうわけもちろんしたくないってことじゃないんですけど
しかしだな
Is this
これは
really even
特訓と言える
training?
のかと
ダメですか
While he initially appeared somewhat panicked, he's now looking at me with puppy dog eyes. Most guys wouldn't stand a chance against his cute and lovable face. I instinctively shake my head back and forth, preventing myself from crossing over to the dark side. Let's stop for today, alright?
そうですか
Luka's expression immediately darkens.
ごめんなさい僕のせ
待て
Wait,
な
what
ぜ
makes
そ
you
う
say
なる
that?
だって僕が特訓の相手
違う
I
俺
think
が
there
言っ
might
て
be
る
a
のはそういうことでは
misunderstanding.
ない
That's not why I'm less than
何こんな特訓で
enthusiastic about all
奴を
this.
封印
I
で
just
きる
don't
の
know
か
if
が
it'll
問
help
題
us
なの
steal
だ
away Fafnir.
でも後悔してますよね
何
What?
京馬さん本当は僕と付き合ったこと
いやそれは
Well, I'm lost for words. Not because his question caught me off guard, but because it forced me to think about something I had forgotten entirely. No, I never forgot it. I was just trying to forget. I had this whole dragon slaying thing distract me from all the stuff with Lukako.
ルカ子
Lukako, listen,
俺は
ごめんなさい僕変なこと言っちゃって
Lukako tries to laugh away the awkward atmosphere.
すみませんが今日の特訓は終わりにしてもいいですか
Eh?
僕暑さのせいかちょっと疲れちゃいました
How could I say no to him? If anything, I'm glad he came out and said that. If he did end up continuing this weird training exercise, things between us could have only gotten more awkward. I think back on Lukako's words.
京馬さん本当は僕と付き合ったこと後悔してる
Do I? Truth be told, I was
違います
stunned
か
when I found out that Lukako. Oh shit! I sound the thing! Oh no. It's alright, this is fixable. Truth be told, I was stunned when I found out that Lukako and I were dating. Hell, I thought it was all some sort of joke. Or maybe everyone was just pulling one over me. But if I had to honestly answer Lukako's question, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, for God's sake. It's really annoying. Where do we go? Why didn't I immediately send a D-mail back into the past to fix things? Was it because of the dragon? Sure, that's absolutely a big part of it. Is that really all there is to it? Alright. I returned to the lab in the evening to find Kurisu all alone. I spot some cup noodles on the table. I guess she was grabbing a bite.
久しぶりだな
Hey,
13
been a
号
while.
機の開発は
You
終わ
all
った
done
の
with
か
development on number 13?
もう少し実験してみてってところかしら最初に考えていたのとは少し違う機能にな
一体どんな機能な
What
の
does it
だ
do?
13
それはまあ
I swear to God, you're messing with us somehow, and I know you are.
そうか
Huh? Okay.
どうした
What's up?
久しぶりに会ったと思ったら随分浮かない顔してるじゃない
お前には
It's got
関係
nothing
の
to
ない
do
こ
with
と
you.
だ
私だってあんたのことになんて興味ないわよ
I think she'd go back into the vermin room in a half, but she doesn't.
あんたのことはどうでもいいけど漆原さんの
ルカ子
Lukako?
漆原さんとのことで悩んでるんでしょ
Right on the mark.
お前
Hey, how much do you know about the two of us?
何も知らないわよただ最近これまでとは違った意味で
I choose to ignore that last bit. This isn't about me, it's about Lukako. What should I do? After giving it some thought, I decided to spill the beans to Kurisu. The fact that I sent an email, Lukako and I started dating because of it. And I don't know how to hide my confusion over all this.
なるほどね
She's starts talking after a moment.
前にも言ったと思うけど、あんたのそのリーディングしたいなとかいう妙な力が。
嘘ではない
I swear I'm not
これ
lying.
は本当
I can
に
tell when the past
過
has
去
been
が変わっ
changed.
たかと
誰も嘘だとは言ってないでしょ。私が言いたいのは、私たちにとっては今過ごしている、つまりあんたにとっては D メールで変わっちゃった変な状況かもしれないけど、私たちにとっては別に不思議な状況でも何でもないって
In
こ
this
とを
world
言いたいの。
line, that whole situation with number 12 and being connected to Kurosu never ever even happened. And so my relationship with Lukako is just something that occurred naturally. There's nothing strange about it.
もしかしたらあんたは D メールを送っちゃえば漆原さんとも。でももしも本当にあんたがそんな安易な考えで自分の都合、あんたは軽い気持ちで変えただけかもしれないけど、私たち世界中の何十億という人間はみんなそのあんたがいじった過去から、あんたはそうやって作った。
クリスティーナ
Christina. Well, she can say that, but who was it who, you know, if I ignored two more, she then snatches the phone out of my hand and types out a message. And then she tries to send it, but then obviously the CRT is turned off, so she can't. Her expression suddenly softened.
ちょっと疲れてるのかしら。
Yeah,
柄にもなく
very
熱くなっちゃったわね。
Kurosu's tone is self-mocking as she throws away her empty cup and disappears into the development room. And that's when I remember the question I wanted to ask her. What does she think about my relationship with Lukako?
おい
Hey
クリスティー
Christina,
ナ
what do you think about all this?
お前は何
何が？
だから
You know, us, Lukako and I. I mean, we're both, you know.
ああ、そのこと。そりゃ最初は驚いたけど別にいいんじゃない。そういうのって個人の自由でしょ。
See,
こう
Kurosu's
でも
progressive.
いるし、可愛いは正義って言うし。
Kurosu's cheeks turn bright red.
お前
What,
何を
what
想
were you
像して
just
いる
imagining?
してないわよ。
嘘をつけ
You filthy liar!
考
You
えただ
totally
ろ
just pictured something!
してないっつうとるだろが。
Oh, yes, I do. I have, one of your other gadgets you made as proof. I can stick it on your head. She sounds a response at me, her cheeks even more red than before, and then holds up in the other room. What the hell were you imagining, Christina? You're red as an apple!
京馬さん、本当は僕と付き合ったことを後悔してる。
Left alone to my thoughts, I once again started thinking about what Lukako said. Do I regret things? How do I feel about Lukako? No matter how hard I rack my brain, I see no answer in sight. The sky is clear. I've grown quite used to this view. The place was once filled with stores that sold a wide variety of radio and audio parts. Now, those same stores peddle their moe goods to the everyday man. Those who come for electronics, those who come seeking maid cafes, tourists from the countries far off. The streets are filled with people of all types. This familiar view, this everyday life. A large shadow has been cast over all of it. I don't mean that as a metaphor. There is literally a massive shadow hovering above the city. At first you could barely make it out, but now it's much clearer. Early on people just sort of look at it with a passing curiosity. However, as its form becomes more and more clear, panic begins to set in. In some ways it resembles an insect, except much bigger and ferocious. What is that? No way! Are you kidding? No, this is no joke. The beast exists. Didn't I tell you? I said that it was coming. Didn't I tell you? I said that you should run while you still could. Didn't I tell you? But it's already too late. No matter how much you cry or scream, it's too late. That terrifying beast will scorch this land and all who walk upon it. This Akihabara, this place that was once a shining example of fire prevention, will soon go up in a billow of smoke. The beast opens its mouth, revealing its massive blazing tongue. And then... Game over! As I wake up, I look around and find myself in the lab. Not the middle of the city. There's no dragon to be found. It's the middle of the day, but I guess I must have nodded off.
オカリンうなされて
Mayuri.
Oh, Mayuri, I didn't realize you were here.
今日はここで勉強しようと思って
That's right, she mentioned something about schoolwork before.
マユシと僕が来たのにも気づかないなんて、それ昼寝ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
He's right. The fact that I didn't even notice someone as big as Daru coming in means I must have been in pretty deep sleep.
オカリンってば汗びっしょりだよ
No, it wasn't a nightmare, but I did dream about Fafnir. Plot twist, Kiyoma dies.
ファフニールだ
It's called Fafnir! Didn't I explain this earlier? It's the name of the dragon I saw.
何何オカリンまだそんなこと言ってたん
Daru looks like he's given up on me.
あのさ、妄想の話もいいけど、さすがにそこまでしつこくされると。
だから妄想ではない
Told you, I'm not making it up! I really did see it!
そうは言うけどさ、じゃあ、
それは
Well, I'm not sure how to respond. I
俺
I
は
can see
選
it
ば
because
れ
I'm
た
the
人間だ
chosen
から
one.
見えるのだ
I have proof!
それに
証
そうだ
Yes! I tell them both about the old scroll we found at Lukako's place. They politely listen, but the expression on their face after I finish speaks volumes.
なんだその
Oh,
顔
come on! What's with those
言っておく
faces?
が嘘じゃ
I'm
ない
not
ぞ
lying!
本当
There
に
really
こ
was
ん
an
な
old
あったんだ
scroll!
そんなこと言われても怪しいもんは怪しいんだよね。だいたいその顔はオカリンだってそう思ったって
He's
こ
right,
とじ
I
ゃ
have
な
my
い
suspicions.
だいたいさ、オカリンが見たのだってその
それはそうだ
Yeah, but
だったらやっぱ勘違いなんじゃねじゃなきゃ
daydream.
白チュームか
Is that possible? Is it just a dream like that one I had earlier? No, that
そんな
can't
こ
be.
とはない
That was no dream.
あれは
なかったって今でも言えるん
And once again speechless. At the time it felt so real. It felt too real to be a dream. But thinking about it now, that's still the case. Can I remember exactly what the beast looked like even now? No, I can't. It'd be one thing if it just popped up right now, but all I have are my memories of the past. They're vague. They're sparse. They're blurry. Did it really happen? I'm not so sure anymore. Once something becomes a memory, the details start to become hazy. Man, his friends are gaslighting him.
とにかくそんな妙な特訓に付き合わされてちゃルカシもかわいそうだお
Daru, you bastard. Mouthing off about Lukako and I without knowing a damn thing.
マユリお前は
Mayuri! What
お
about
前
you?
なら信じてくれ
You
るな
believe me, right? I desperately look toward Mayuri, hoping for the best. Mayuri is spacing out when I call out to her, but she quickly snaps into a smile.
マユシーはねリュウさんが本当にいたら見てみたい
Damn
な
it.
って思います
That's not the reply I was looking for.
でもねオカリンには今はリュウさんよりもルカ君のことを第一に考えてあげてほしい
When our conversation over, I head outside to find Tuzaha and Nai staring up at the sky together. Just as I'm about to question their sanity, I realize something. Could they be...
お前たち
Wait! Do you guys see the dragon?
あれ誰かと思ったら岡部
The two of them cautiously turn around, but once they realize it's me, they relax for a moment before physically speaking to me.
リュウって何のこと
なんだ
Since you girls were looking at the sky, I figured you could see it.
てっきり
二人で雲を見てたんだよねうんほら見てあの雲パンダさんに見えるでしょ
I look at the cluster of white clouds. Absurd. They're just clouds. Pandas are pandas because they're black and white. Without the black, they're just bears.
のんきなものだな
Must be nice to be so carefree, especially when the city is on the verge of being razed to the ground.
火の海ってオカリンおじさんもしかして10日もなっちゃうの
Yeah, but stabbing people in the back isn't, or pushing them on train tracks. Yeah, don't get me started on you. Or torture. Is torture bad? You didn't seem to think so when you tortured me.
なぜこの俺が火をつけな
How
けれ
could
ば
you
ならんの
possibly
だ
think I'm a pyro?
もうまたそうやって子供に本気で怒る
I'll yell at her as
子
much as
供
I
だ
like.
な
She's a
岡部倫太郎
psychopath.
は
I treat children the same way I treat everyone else. In this world, all are equal. Save for myself.
シスター・ブラウンが
Blame Sister Braun for being weird.
何言ってんの妙なこと
俺がいつ妙なことを言っ
Since
た
when?
言ってたじゃんついさっき竜がどう
あれは妙なことで
There's
はない
nothing weird about that.
本当のこ
There
と
really
だ
is a dragon. Nai cowardly hides behind Suzuha as I explain the current situation.
ねえ鈴葉お姉ちゃん本当に竜が来てこの辺りに大丈夫だよなえそんなこと
絶対とは聞き捨て
Never
な
say
らん
never,
な
part-time
バイ
warrior.
ト選手よ
As long as something hasn't been
こ
observed
の世
yet,
のいかなることにお
there
い
is
て
a higher than 0%
観察
chance
され
it
ない
could
限り
happen,
それがたとえどんな突飛
regardless
な
of
こ
how
とだと
absurd
して
that
もだ
thing might sound.
そうかもしれないけどさでも竜が出るなんてことは絶対にないよ
それはさっきも説
Didn't I
明
just
しただろ
explain myself?
今のとこ
I'm
ろ
the only one that can
奴の
see it right
姿が見
now.
えるのはだが
I'm
いずれ
telling you it's
姿を
coming.
現すはずだ
だから私が言ってるのはそういうことじゃなくて
未来
In the future?
とにかくないったらないのだから安心しなそうだよね竜なんてこの世にいるはずないもん
And just like that, her worries are gone with the wind. Nai's innocent smile returns as she responds to Suzuha. This is why I hate simple-minded children.
そんなこと
Whatever.
言って
Don't expect any help
いざ
from
と
me
いう時
when
に
the
なっ
time
て困
comes.
っ
そんなこと言って困るのは岡部倫太郎
なぜ俺が困るのだ
Me? Why?
だってもうすぐ店長が帰ってくるよここでまた苗に
おっと俺には
Ooh, look at the time! I have to go train and defeat the dragon. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. Farewell! Damn it. Why am I always the one running away like this? I was just trying to tell them the truth. They're going to regret this when the dragon finally appears. One day. I wonder if it'll really come. No, I have to believe in myself. It will appear. Most likely. Probably. The guard's down on my watch. Normally I'd be practicing over at Lucaco's place by now. I should hurry up and make my way to the shrine.
ハットコーヒーブラックですにゃかしこまりましにゃにゃ
I was thinking to my chair after making my order. I ended up not going to the shrine. I'm just not feeling up for it today. What Lucaco said to me yesterday. What Kurisu and Mayuri said to me. Their words still weigh heavily on my heart.
京馬さん本当は僕と付き合ったこと
How can I regret something I don't even remember doing?
違います
If
か
I regret anything, it's that I sent the D-mail that created this whole mess. Nonetheless, Kurisu said that I need to take responsibility for my actions. Yet here I am, unable to give Lucaco a proper answer. I just don't have the confidence or strength of mind to see him right now. Never mind focus on training. Not to mention.
お待たせしましたにゃホットコーヒーブラックだにゃ
フェイリスよ
Ferris,
お
do you
前は
believe
竜
that
の
dragons
存在を
exist?
信じるか
竜
ドラゴンだ
Yeah, if I told you a dragon was
Omae wa
going to
kono
appear in our world, would you believe me?
近々ドラゴン
何言ってるにゃ今日ま信じるも信じないも
何
Huh? Wait, did you see it? Oh, of course
奴の
she's
姿を見た
spouting
のか
bullshit. Come on, I'm completely taken aback. I never would have guessed that I had an ally so close to me.
見たも何もあれはフェイリスの竜にゃ
See, she's spouting bullshit.
何
What?
実は今まで京馬にも黙っていたんだけどフェイリスはペットとして竜を飼っているのにゃ
あ
フェイリスとリバイアタンとの出会いは
分かったもういい
Yup, fine, whatever.
まだ話は始まったばかり
I
なの
was
にゃ
an idiot for falling for that.
あれ何がもしかして今日
もしかしなくても
I'm always being
俺は
serious.
それ京馬にしては面白いジョークにゃ
I'm not joking around.
それでなんだにゃ竜が
この秋葉
If
原
I
に
told you a dragon
竜
was
が
going to
現
appear
れ
in
ると言った
Akihabara,
ら信
would
じ
you
るかと
believe
聞い
me?
たのだ
信じないにゃ
A lightning fast reply.
そりゃフェイリスもそういうことがあったのにゃと
では
What if I told you there was someone who saw it with
そ
their
の
own
姿
two
を見た
eyes?
人間が
夢か気のせいか。そうじゃなくりゃきっと思い込みにゃ。
I was a fool for thinking Ferris would be able to understand me. She says a lot of outlandish things, but she's a realist at heart.
第一、そんなの見たなんて人がいたら、きっとこの店でもそんな話ってもう残念ながら
全然か
That's all?
全然だにゃ。
そうか
I see. It's been obvious since the start. A dragon? A door to the parallel universe? Absurd. Only the chosen one can see it. Absolutely ridiculous. Not even I am beginning to think this is all crazy. I guess I just wanted to believe that it was all real. To believe only I could see it. That I was the chosen one. That I was fighting to protect the world. What a noble cause. That's the only cause if the force you're fighting with actually exists. Otherwise, it's just a dumb joke. Dara was right. Finding that old scroll was just a happy coincidence. How would any of those training exercises ever help us slay a dragon? Nonsense. Absurdities. That's enough of this. The joke is over. Everyone is right. I must have been daydreaming or delusional. What's the point of continuing this madness? I look up at the red sky. Crap. I never told Lukako that I wasn't coming today. But it's already late. There's no way he's still waiting for me. And if he was waiting for me to show up, he would have emailed me ages ago. Considering I haven't heard from him all day, I doubt it's a problem. Plus, Lukako is the one who wanted to wrap things up early yesterday. Maybe he's had enough of this dumb game too. Maybe he's just too shy to say it out loud. Yeah, that's definitely it. I bet he's feeling relieved right about now. I know Kurisu is worried about him, but it's entirely possible that he's just totally done with me. I mean, think about it. This is Lukako. If I suddenly stopped showing up for our everyday training, he'd normally panic and try and get in touch with me. But if he's done with me, we're just going back to normal. That's all. Might be awkward for a little while, but time heals all wounds. One day we'll be able to laugh about all this together. That wouldn't be too bad now, would it? I know Economy starts tomorrow, but it feels like there are even more people walking the streets than usual. If I remember correctly, Dara said something about the companies not participating in Komima, holding their own event over the next 2 days. Whatever, none of this has anything to do with me. I stop and take out my phone. The display shows the time and date, and also that I've yet to receive any emails from Lukako. He still hasn't sent me anything. I guess he really is done with me. Of course he is. I dragged him into my dumb dragon escapade and made him train for nothing. And then when he asked me if I regretted being in a relationship with him, I couldn't give him a proper answer. I mean, more surprising if he didn't hate me at this point. You know what? I think this is for the best. Nothing good would have come out of continuing whatever it was we had. This is how it has to be. Yeah. This is how it has to be. Just as I'm putting my phone away, it rings. Could this be? I found an email down the screen. It's an email from Shining Finger. I'm disappointed it's not from him. Wait. What am I thinking? Disappointed it's not from him? What's wrong with me? I hoped it was from him. Me? I was disappointed Lukako didn't contact me? No, I'd feel that way. I opened Momoka's email in an attempt to wave away my own issues. This is none of her business. She already went there hoping to catch us doing something like last time. That's not going to happen. We'll probably never be like that ever again. Which means my lab members will never give us knowing looks or tease us ever again. It's all just a long-lasting illusion. Nothing more, nothing less. Another email. She's persistent. Does she plan on drowning me in emails until I reply? Wait, what is this? Feel bad for him? What's she? Wait! I immediately started running, phone in hand. Needless to say, I'm headed straight for Yanabayashi Shrine. I run through the waves of people. I can feel their eyes on me as I pass them, but none of that matters right now. It's over 85 degrees outside. When I finally arrive at the shrine, I'm so soaked that I look like I've been training under a waterfall. Panting heavily, I look over at the shrine. There he is.
311
How many?
ルカ子
Lukako?
316
Lukako's practicing his sword swings with intense focus. His body is way more drenched in sweat than mine.
320
And then, despite how strong he looked just a moment ago, Lukako goes limp.
あれ力が抜け
Wait, did they say Celsius? I just assumed they said. I just looked at it and assumed Fahrenheit. No, they've got to mean Fahrenheit. They've got to mean Fahrenheit. 85 degrees Celsius and they'd all be dead. Even though they have given temperature measurements in Celsius before in this game, it's a bit strange.
ルカ子
Lukako! I dash over without thinking. I immediately grab him, holding my arms just as he's about to fall.
おかげさん
大丈夫かルカ子
Are you okay, Lukako?
本当に岡部さん
Lukako looks at me in complete disbelief.
まったく
You have to stop pushing yourself so hard. Jeez.
どうして岡部
お前こそ
Never mind that. Why are you
ど
practicing
う
your
してそれなん
swings?
かしている
だって
確かに言いは
I
した
mean,
か
yes, I did.
毎
But
日って
wait, every day? Don't tell me you were out here yesterday and the day before,
Oh,
practicing the whole
must-
time.
はいだって岡部さんとの約
I
束
watch
です
as
し
Lukako's eyes begin to fill up with tears. Eventually, he can't hold it back anymore and breaks down.
待てなぜ泣く
Well, wait! Why are you crying?
だって
来てくれない
Why would you think that?
どうして
だってあんなわがまま言って大事な時昨日だって一昨日だって来てくれなかったし
I had no idea. I had no idea we were so worried about all of this.
僕のこ
On
と
top
なん
of that,
て
he's been practicing his swings in
見
this
限っ
hellish
ち
heat.
ゃった
じゃもし
Then
かして
the reason he didn't contact me was
連
because
絡して
だって連絡して岡部さん
Crystal
の
tears
口か
began
ら
to
もう
dry
会
out.
いたく
They
ない
once again
なん
start
て言わ
flowing
れた
freely.
すまない
This is all my fault. I'm the one who thought you'd given up
俺
on
の
me.
方は
愛想
そうだ
Well, I couldn't answer your question the other day, right? I thought that maybe.
そんな逆です僕の方こそ岡部さんに見限られた
We
んだ
both had the same misunderstanding. Relieved, Lukako finally smiles. What was that just now? No, there's no way. My heart's beating fast, sure, but that's only because I ran here in a hurry. It definitely wasn't his smile that did that to me. There's no way.
あの
なんだ
What is it?
ここに来てくれたっていう
Lukako's
こと
cheeks
は
turned bright red.
僕のこと嫌いになったわけじゃない
Of course not.
それじゃあその
Lukako embarrassingly
こ
struggles to
の前
find
ま
his
でと
words.
同じで
And it's then that I realise I'm still holding him in my arms. This is quite the sticky situation I'm in, huh?
あの岡部
Little by little, I feel myself being drawn in by Lukako's moist eyes. Lukako?
話すぞ
I'm gonna let go now.
はい
The moment my hands let go, Lukako falls to the ground. What does this mean? Just drops him? He slowly stands up, rubbing his butt in pain. Bro! Oh, there's no need for that.
あいたたたた
急ではない
I gave you a fair warning, did I
話す
not?
ぞと言った
それはそうですけど
I can't help but smile as I watch him grumble. He smiles back, exhausted.
そうだこんなことしてちゃダメ
どうしたのだ急に
What's
慌
up?
て
Got
て
plans or something?
何か用事でも
何言ってるんですか特訓ですよもう今日
Train
を
is
入れて
still talking about
あと
seeing,
3日しか
sealing away
僕たちに
Fafnir?
ルカ子
Lukako, haven't you considered this is all just bogus?
嘘
俺が竜を見たとい
You
う
know,
話
that
だ
I saw a dragon. Do you actually believe
お前
me?
は
はい
Lukako's answer is instant.
だからこうして毎日サミダレで素振り
No
を
one
続
else
けてたん
believed
で
you,
す
Kiyoma. Only Lukako.
どうしてだ
But why?
なぜお
Why do
前
you?
はそこまで
だって僕岡部さんのこと信じてますから だから岡部さんが見たというなら、
He
きっと
has
本
never
当に
stopped
竜
believing
は
in
現れ
me,
るんです。
even after he thought that I'd given up on him. On the other hand, look at me. I completely lost all confidence in myself because the people around me don't believe a word I've said. I couldn't even believe in myself.
ルカ子、
Lukaku!
俺は誰だ
Who am I?
俺は誰だ
I'm
と聞
asking
いている
who am I?
岡部倫太郎さん。
God
違
damn it.
う
No!
俺は
I'm Hoin Kiyoma!
世界に
Mad scientist,
狂気の
bringer of
マッド
chaos
サイエ
into
ンティ
this
ストと
world,
して
and slayer of
称
dragons!
号を持つべき男
That's right.
青い
If I
キ
don't
ャラ
believe in myself, who will?
我が弟子ルカ子
Lukaku,
よ
my loyal disciple.
やるぞ
We're doing it.
奴を
We're going to seal away
ワフニ
Fafnir.
ールを封印する
京馬さん。
Accept all phenomena that occur. That which has happened is everything. I once told Kuroshu something along those lines. Things are decided the moment they are observed, and I am that observer. I no longer have any doubts. Oh, he's very aware that he's insane. Even if nobody else believes in me. That's right. Yukiko believes in me. And that's all that I need. I take my phone out and hold it to my ear.
なあ
Yeah,
俺だ
it's me.
そうだ
No,
心
there's
配
no
いらない
cause for concern.
これまでの
Everything
こ
up
とは
until
全て
now? Well. Just as I start talking, the phone rings! Oh, I bet he's furious. I instinctively press the button to answer. And suddenly, I feel my vision beginning to blur.
京馬さん。
The moment I think I hear Lukako's voice in the distance. A huge shadow covers the sky. That's it. That's the dragon. It's gotta be that something Kurasu's doing. Come on. Phone call and everything. It's definitely Kurasu's fault. It's all I blame Kurasu 100%. And so the next day.
では次
Alright,
Let's go.
let's keep going!
はい。阿波踊り。阿波踊り。阿波踊りをする。
正解
Scary science monster equals Kurisu. Bingo! Next! And the following day.
じゃあ今度は大根。
気をつけろよ
Be careful. It's on the verge of collapsing.
はい。
そう
Perfect.
そのま
Now
ま
go
まっ
straight
す
up.
ぐ上に
There!
どうぞ。暑いので夫婦。
I'm not making those noises.
どうですか。
うまい
Delish!
いい
Next!
はい。
Our intense training continued. Kurisu definitely laid out this training book to
こ
make
っ
us a
ち
better
ですか。
couple. I'm sure of it. It's all to do with what she's doing.
違うもっと右
No.
だ
More to the right!
右ですね。
I couldn't care less about what people think of us.
ダメだ
No,
それでは
too
行き過ぎ
far.
だ
More to
もう
the
少
left.
し左に
左。
よし
Perfect!
まっすぐ
Now straight!
はい。
After seeing the dragon for the second time, I know what must be done.
あと2
Just 2 more steps.
歩3
3. There!
So-
Swing! Regardless of how stupid it might seem,
大丈夫だ
excellent.
今までやって
As
き
long
た
as you
素振りを思い
remember
出せ
how you've swung
お前なら
Samudara
ば
up till now,
できる
you'll be able to do it.
そのスイカを
Just picture the watermelons
奴の
as the
頭
head
だ
of
と
the
思って
dragon. Swing as
思い
hard as you
っきり
can.
振り下ろすのだ
はい。行きます。
Sweating endlessly in the summer heat.
やった。やりました京馬さん。
よくやったぞルカ
Excellent work, Lukaku! We spend what little time we have left training according to the book Lukaku had found.
じゃああとはこの。
いやそれはいい
Nope, there's no need for that.
でも。
とにかく
Like I said, there's no need to try that exercise. We're doing
他の
something
特訓を
else.
すると
Let's go!
そうですか。
I decided to skip that one exercise. He's like, nope, still not doing it. And then finally, the time has arrived. A scorching month, when both light and dark balance each other out. August 17th, 2010.
いよいよだな。
It's finally time.
はい。
覚悟はいいか。
Are you ready?
はい。
I've done everything I could. That's what Lukaku's eyes say to me.
怖くはないか。
Aren't you scared?
本当を言うと、まだ実感が湧かないです。だって、
Indeed.
僕は京馬さんみたい
I'm
に
the only human
見ること
capable
は
of
できな
seeing
い
that
から。
horrific beast of nightmares. Which means that Lukaku must do battle with an enemy unseen.
でも、僕は見ることはできないけど、でも、僕のそばについていてくれるから。
Lukaku gazes straight into my eyes.
だから、僕、怖くなんてない。
There's not an ounce of doubt in him. No confusion. He doesn't even look scared anymore. He's full of confidence and trust. The bond that he and I formed over the last few days. I am his eyes, and he is my body. Lukaku is both brave and beautiful. I nod my head to my other half.
では行くぞ。
It's time to go.
ルカコ。
Lukaku!
はい、行きましょう、京馬さん。
And so we make haste to a battle that will forever go unknown in the annals of history. It's not pronounced annals, is it? Whatever. According to Mayuri, today should be the last day of Kamima. That explains why Chirodori seems less crowded than usual. Not that there aren't still plenty of folks around. I have my white lab coat on. Lukaku is in his Miko outfit, equipped with the demon sword Samidare. We look ready to storm the battlefield. Fortunately, Akihabara, as it is, we don't even remotely stand out amidst the masses of people. Lukaku and I both stop at the same time and look up at the sky. Neither of us say a word. Our actions sync up thanks to the shared experiences we had over the last few days. The old scroll said the demon would likely appear today, but it didn't say what time. The battle could begin in the afternoon or the evening. It might even be at night. What do I know? What I do know is that the dragon appeared during dusk the last few times, so I suspect that might be the case today as well, but the sky is clear, the flying terror is nowhere to be found. That doesn't mean it won't happen. If artificial satellites can rain from the sky on days like this, so could a dragon. I reckon, Mr. Bump, that Kurisu's new gadget is doing something to make Hokube see this dragon, and that she's put those books there to help them become a better couple under the guise of training to defeat the dragon. I look at Lukaku holding Samidare and notice his hands trembling slightly. Despite what he said earlier, he's still scared. I gently place my hand on his shoulder.
大丈夫だ。
You'll be great.
お前の
Believe in
力を
yourself.
信じろ。
京馬さん。
Time passes as we stare up at the sky. Myself in a lab coat and Lukaku holding Samidare in his Miko outfit. It's not too surprising that pedestrians stop every now and then to see what we're looking at. They eventually move on after seeing nothing in the sky. I've stopped caring about what's going on around me. My senses are sharpening. The only things I can see and feel are the blue sky above me and the warmth of Lukaku's body. Eventually, the noise around me begins to vanish. All that's left is the pure... My phone goes off, snapping me back to my senses. Annoyed, I look down the screen to see Kurisu's name.
常習ね。
What could she possibly want? I entertain the possibility of ignoring her, but my phone continues to sound off. I eventually give up and answer.
俺だ。
It's
今
me,
大事
what
な。
the... I'm suddenly hit by a wave of dizziness. And then, a shadow appears. Ah!
京馬さん。
The faint shadow slowly, ever so slowly, begins to fill in with colour.
出た。
It's here.
やつだ。
Fafnir is here. Heaven's door, the portal to a parallel world. It's open. You'd have thought it made the connection that every time Kurisu calls him, the dragon appears, but apparently he's not that smart. The beast lets out an ear-splitting roar. His guttural scream is loud enough to shatter windows, or at least that's how it feels to me.
見えるですね。
I'm not Lucaco, but this time it's different from before. It's more clear, more majestic, more evil. This is no dream, nor is it an illusion. It's really there. I can't move. His presence is overwhelming. The vibrations in the air jolt my skin. Just a single look in its eyes enough to make me feel as though my blood is boiling. My body's ignoring every signal my brain sends it. The hairs on my body stand up straight as my legs refuse to obey my orders.
京馬さん
I can't do it. Seal a dragon? Me, a dragon slayer? Preposterous. How did I ever think it was possible? Faced against such an awesome and otherworldly power, how could us humans ever hope to win?
ダメだ
I can't! It's impossible! There's no way we can win! I can't even face it head on. I just want to run away, but my legs refuse to listen to me. It roars again. Ah! All I can do is scream. All I can do is tremble in fear. The dragon's mouth slowly opens, revealing its fiery tongue. Am I going to be burned alive? Is it going to tear me to shreds with its razor-sharp claws? Either way, I'm a goner. Please, just make it quick.
しっかりしてください京馬さん
Lucaco
Lucaco.
教えてください僕はどうすればいい
無理だ
Nothing. There's nothing we can do. We never stood a chance against it.
何を言ってるんです僕たち
お前は見えないからそん
The
な
only
ことが
reason
言え
you
る
can
の
say
だ
that is because you can't see it!
できるはず
It's
がない
impossible!
俺は
Humanity could never defeat this monster!
京馬さん
For just a moment, Lucaco looks as though he's about to cry. But then everything changes.
僕やります
He shoots me a determined look before turning his back to me and facing the dragon. Lucaco,
僕は京馬さんを信じてます
you believe in me?
それに京馬さんが言ってくれたんです僕にはだから僕は僕自身の
There's
力を
zero
信じ
doubt
ま
in
す
his voice. There's no fear. He's like a new man. His back is straight and confident. His white clothes and black hair. His blazing red hakama. With the demon sword Samidari in hands, Lucaco is the true embodiment of the Miko of the Seal.
教えてください京馬さん龍は
Again, Lucaco never stops teaching me new things. I'm supposed to be the master?
京馬さん
A little more to your right.
右に25度
25 degrees to your right and 50 degrees up.
はい
I place my hands on Lucaco's shoulder and face him towards the dragon.
いいか俺
Listen,
の視線の先に竜がいるわかるか
it's directly ahead of where I'm looking. Got it?
はい
I'm no longer afraid. Its roars fall upon deaf ears. The Miko of the Seal is with me now.
サミダレを
Take Samidare. Lucaco takes a stance, swinging Samidare upward. Fafnir simultaneously opens its gaping maw. Fire begins to swirl inside of his mouth, taking shape as a blazing ball of death. One hint from it would be enough to destroy a handful of buildings. The city of Akihabara would be burnt to the ground, and who knows how many would lose their lives. Unconsciously, my hands tense up. His bellowing roar. The intense heat that strikes us. The fireball in his mouth continues to grow larger and larger.
行けルカコ
Now! Lucaco! Now is our only chance.
今こそお前の
Use
力
every
の
last
全てを
ounce of
込め
strength
て
in your body.
サミダレを
And swing!
下ろせ
A roar. A scream. A rumble. A flash. Intense heat. A heavy impact. Everything swirls together. Like some sort of chaotic orchestral piece. And then... everything is normal.
京
Who is this? Daphne. It's
消
gone.
えた
それじゃあ
ああ
Yes,
やった
you
や
did
ったんだ
You did it!
見事
Amazing!
封印
You
したん
sealed
だ
away the dragon!
やっ
Almost as if all the energy in his body had instantly vanished, Lucaco begins to fall down. I hurriedly catch him in my arms.
おいルカ子
Hey, Lukako!
ごめんなさい。
謝らなくていい
Don't be sorry,
Oh my God,
you were
you could have
incredible.
本当ですか？
ああ
Damn right.
奴を封印
You're
す
the
るこ
reason
と
we're
が
able
でき
to
たの
seal Fafnir
も
away.
全部
それは
何
What?
成功したのは二人の力です。
Lukako's strength
僕と
continues
京
to
馬
fade.
さん、二人の。
No!
ルカ子
Lukako!
おいルカ子しっかり
Hey,
しろ
Lukako! Hang in there! Panicked, I looked down in his face. Then, he overexerted himself, and now he goes to sleep. He's asleep. He must have lost consciousness and all that stress being released. Jeez. You really had me worried for a second there. Lukako sleeps soundly in my arms, not a worry in the world. To be honest, I always thought him to be a kind of pathetic person. Weak, unreliable, brittle. But that isn't who the real Lukako is. He's a person much stronger than I could ever hope to be. In this world line, I confess my feelings for him. I think I finally understand why.
好きです。
Lukako whispers in his sleep. I brush away the hair covering his cheeks. His long eyelashes are moist. His fair skin, soft cheeks, and his smooth lips.
京馬
As if I'm being guided by his voice. Guided to his tiny lips. Mr. Ram, I'm afraid I think we're going to get that kiss. Oh no, he woke up. The small voice he lets out shooks me back into reality. Just now,
あれ、
お起きていた
You're
のか
awake,
ルカ子
Lukako?
僕、
気が緩んだのだろう 少し
I
眠っ
guess
て
we
いた
were
よう
just
だ
relieved to be done. You fell asleep.
眠ってじゃあ、
夢
A dream?
僕、なんだかすごくいい夢を見ていました。
Wait, he remembers?
今日あれ、でも、
違うさっき
No,
の
you got it
ついフラ
wrong. But yeah, I wanted to play another one of these, but I don't think it's on the Switch, so I might have to wait a while. My thought process was next I play a short, like, 10-hour max game, and then I'd move on to playing the Mario and Luigi series. That was my thought process. It should be like maybe 3 streams of the next game, and then a long journey for Mario and Luigi. But yeah, I'm glad I decided to play this game. It was funny, which was the main thing I wanted, and had some very crazy stories and things that I didn't think I'd ever see some of these characters do. I missed a bump. I can't recommend enough the actual main story. That this definitely isn't. In 27 seconds. That would be nice, but I doubt it somehow. Oh, we get a bit more. What? What did you just say, Christina? I'm stunned as Kurisu breaks the news to me. It's yet another hot summer day. That's absurd! Madness! I saw it with my own 2 eyes! There's no way in hell that was an illusion!
No.
What was your problem? You think I just made it all up? My mind? Sending memories to another brain? What do you mean? Save it for another game, Kurisu. Save it for another game.
タイムリープマシンの亜種ができるかもしれない。そう思ってやっぱり人間の記憶っていうのは容量が莫大すぎてとてもじゃないけど転送でその過程で副次的にできたのが今回の13号機。
Number 13. Kurisu was working on it before I sent that email.
記憶が莫大なら映像ならなんとかならないかなって。まあもともとはそれも私の通ってる大学ビクトル・コンドリア大学の精神生理学研究所が開発した VR 要するに映像信号神経パラスそれを応用して試しにいろんな映像を取り込んで実験してたのよ。例えばこんな映像とか。
Kurisu walks into the other room and turns on the computer monitor. A video pops up on the screen.
これは
This is
これ今橋田がプレイしてるゲームに出てくるモンスターなんだけどねえあんたが見たのってこれじゃない
On the screen is a massive dragon, Fafnir. There's no doubt about it. It feels like everything I've ever believed in is falling apart before my very eyes.
実はこの前実験中に操作を誤ってあんたの携帯にそうしたらあんたってば竜が見えたって言うじゃない
ということは
Then what I saw
俺が見たのは
携帯電話で映像信号が神経パル
バカだあれは
That's
確かに現
impossible.
実だったはずだ
It had to have been real. It wasn't just a video. I could hear it roaring and everything.
水槽の脳って知ってる
水槽の
Brain in a bat? That's
培養液につけた脳に電気信号でいろんなデータを送るのそしたらその脳は目の前で起きていることが本当なのかどうなのかわからないかもつまり今私たちが生きているこの世界もひょっとしたら仮想現実なのかもしれないっていうまあ SF なんかで
she's
よくあ
saying
る
something
話
similar happened to me.
待て
But
でも
wait!
それは
The pulse
電
goes
話に出な
nowhere
けれ
if the
ば
phone
起
is
きないのでは
answered,
ないの
right?
か
I don't remember ever
俺はその
answering
電
any.
話を受けた覚え
したわよ確かに3回
I checked my incoming call history. She's right. 3 times. On the 8th, 14th, and the 17th. These are all the times I saw the dragon. Actually, come to think of it, right before we sealed away Fafnir, Kurisu called me. On the 14th, the second time I saw the dragon, I just happened to have my phone to my ear. I might have accidentally accepted her call. What about the 8th? But I had my phone to my ear that time too. For The same thing that happened on the second day happened on the first.
そんな大事な
Why
こと
didn't
を
you
な
tell me
ぜ言
something
わ
so important?
1回目の時は確信がなかったのよ。
2回目は
Then what about the second time?
あの後あんたここに顔出さなかったじゃない。だから失敗したのかと思って。それで3
I
回目。
can't believe this. This is how the story ends. This is so stupid! Lukuko and I went through all that training for nothing. I can feel the tension leave my body as I sink into the couch.
でもそっか。そこまでリアルだったってことは、海馬だけじゃなくて、最近の研究だと視覚情報を映像として映し出すことができるようになりつつあるわけだし、これを応用すれば視覚情報だけじゃなくて頭の中で想像した映像なんかをちょっと面白いと思わない？次はそんなガジェット作ってみようかしら。
Kurisu's beaming, but my mind is elsewhere. I suppose now's a good time as any to use Horen So. Anybody who does business in Japan knows that.
あれで
それがさ、やっぱりあの竜は幻覚でブギャーって感じなんだって。
So time continues to pass as the lab members are all together again. I'm still in a state of shock from what Kurisu said to me earlier.
まさかここまでショックを受けると。
まあしょうがないんじゃね。あれからずっと俺はドラゴンスレイヤーだ。
マユシよくわかんないけど、ほらそんなところにいないで入って入って。
My emotions for someone to come into the lab.
こんにちは。
ルカ子
Lukuko? Yes, Mari found Lukuko outside the lab and had him come in.
なんだ、元気のもとなんて言うから何かと。
どうしたんルカシ？ルカシもラボメンだからいつも
それが実はその
俺に謝る
Huh?
はいその
Yeah, Lukuko wrote
実
them.
は古文書
Oh
のこと
yeah!
で。
I totally forgot about the scroll in the book! If that dragon was all just in my head, then what the hell were those?
実は古文書、昔僕の。
なん
だ
だ
you
と
kidding me? Mr. Urushibara wrote that?
はい、僕のお父さん、若い頃そういう選ばれた人
Those
間
old
が
stories and
特
instructions
殊
were
な
just
力
pieces
を
of the
使って
story he
竜
was
を
trying to
倒した
write.
りとか、
That
そんな
explained I'd been
話が
cleaning
大
up
好
his
きで、
storage space lately. He probably
それ
wanted to
で
make sure nobody would
自
find
分
his
で
old
も
work.
そういうのを
Luke
作ろ
beat
う
him
と
to the
思ったっ
punch.
て。
My body sinks even further into the couch while having the truth smashed into my face.
しかしなぜあ
Why
んな
did he
巻物や
use a
和とじの
その方がかっこいい。完全な中二病ね。
ルカパパ。
I knew it was kind of weird given the way he'd raised Lukuko, but I never saw this coming. Regardless, he and my assistant are firmly to blame here. The more I think about it, the more frustrated I get.
ごめんなさい、岡部さん。あら、漆原さんが謝ることじゃないわよ。勝手に思い込んだお。
元はといえば
Shut up! This whole thing was your fault!
なんだかわからないけど、人のせいにするのはよくない。
そうよ、そうよ。まゆり、
I think it's very fair that I point the finger at her, because it is her fault.
つまり総合するとうっかりオカリンってことで OK？
だからなぜ全部俺のせいになるの
How
だ。
is this all somehow my fault?
日頃の行いじゃない？
日頃の行いじゃね？
マユシーはノーコメント。
God damn it, Mayushi.
俺
Damn you all!
でも僕嬉しかったです。
Lukuko begins talking as I glare at the group of traitors.
ルカ子？
その僕、たとえあれが幻だった
ルカ子
Lukuko. I'm honestly touched, but I'd prefer it if you didn't say that with everyone around.
なんか
よかったね。
全俺が嫉妬。
See, what did I say?
ルカ子よ
How about we talk about
そういう
that
話
some
は
other time?
また別
岡部さん、
なんだ
Well, what is it?
あの時一緒に竜を封印した後に、
Is he talking about
そ
when...
のあれが夢だったのかどうか。
夢だ。なん
It,
だか
it
知らなきっ
definitely
と
was!
夢を見ていた
Sounds
ん
like you
だ。
had a perverted dream!
なにな
面白そうな話ね。詳しく聞
リア充爆発しろ
Yes, there we go. Explode all normies. I was waiting for it.
知らん
I know nothing! All I can do is feign ignorance. No matter what they say, I'm going to stay quiet no matter.
岡部倫太
You have to be kidding me.
今取り
Not
込み
see
中
I'm
だ
in the middle of something?
郎あー仲間に対して釣れないなって
僕に用って
よっていうかなんていうかさ
I have a bad feeling about this.
見たよ
Ah!
あまねし見たって何を
みんなのところには送られてきてない
Oh no. Susa points her phone screen at us. What did Moeka do? And on that screen was... Ah! I hastily snatched the phone out of her hand.
何するの
お前どう
Where
してこ
did
ん
you
な
get
写
this?
真を
How?
だから送られてきたんだって
I knew it. I knew she'd be behind it. Moeka? Oh no. Everyone's getting it now.
メールが僕のところにも。
Wait. No, this can't be.
ちょっとこ
Oh
さ
dear
すが
God.
オカリン俺たちに越えられない壁を平然と越えるそこにし
ラブラブだね
Screw it! I'm going to send a team out.
れやっぱり夢じゃ
Fuck it, I'm sending a email. I don't give a toss. Fuck this world line, I'm out. Well, maybe I could stick it out and see how things go.
これも
I guess it's just another choice of
シュタイン
Steins
ズゲートの
Gate.
選択
エルプサイコングル
She got it right! He got it right! He finally got it right! It's a miracle! I'm screenshotting it because he fucking did it!
コンガレイだ
It's Congre!
あれ
Whoops. So used to Luca getting it wrong. And I think that is finally the end. Just throw us back to the menu screen now. I'll tell us we completed it. Oh, and I got an email from chess.com. Yay, thank you chess.com. I wish you would stop sending me emails. Let's have a look at our clear list. Beautiful. All 6 are there. I'm looking at our CG library. It did credits again. More copyrighted audio. Oh, I do that to switch pages. Look at all these storylines. Oh, this was one of my favourites. When she dressed up. It was so obviously her. Extra? Well, I want that. What? Well, how do I get those? All the tracks I've acquired. These are my ringtones, I imagine. Movie library. I don't know what any of these mean. Probably just like the end scenes or whatever. These are the various credits, I think. Dun, dun. Da-da-da-da-da. Mail list. Some that I'm missing as well. I'll probably because I haven't answered every mail. I don't have to do that to get the other CGs, because I honestly don't know if I can be asked to do that. Honestly, so I'll have a quick poke on the internet, see how I might get it. have a look. On Reddit. What? Do I have to 100% it first? Well, we'll have a go. It says just go into No, I'll restart the game. But it says just go into it, and I'll have an email. We'll see, I guess. If I have to 100% it to get there, honestly can't be asked. But if I just need to complete all the endings to get it, fine by me. What one should I load? I should load this one, I guess. I picked a bad place to do that. Okay. Let's try and load one where my phone isn't open. The start of a chapter? That sounds about right. Of course it is. Why would all my friends call me a name that isn't mine? Well, I don't have a message from Barrel Tita. Do I have to 100% it? That seems like effort, and I don't actually want to do that. All the achievements. Well, how do I get the achievements? That's a different question. I'm talking about PlayStation trophies. I don't actually know. You know, Switch doesn't exactly have trophies. Well, it did honestly just have a cheat link for the photos, so I'm just going to look at those because I honestly can't be asked 100%. We got some cool looking art though. Yeah, it's just some good art of the old characters, various poses. 9 more. Let's have a look at the 9 more. Okay, the 9 more is just them in their swimsuits. Interesting. On a bench. It's nice art. Not sure if it's worth 100%ing the game for, though. Alright. There we go. That's that game all done and dusted. Oh, I'll have a look and see the likelihood of being able to play the next one on stream. But I'm not hopeful for the foreseeable future. So we'll likely be moving on to this game. Okay, well, that's going to be it for now. I'll be on later. Unless by some unforeseen chance James happens to message me at this very moment. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, goodbye. See you later.